We had a rest and then we were looking around and then we didn't really do
Mhm.
much more.
Let me try to.
If it's the last video, I mean, I know that I wasn't there, but you guys fought some shit in the hallway, and then you looted it all, and then you found like 3 magical items in this room of like somewhat schools of magic, and
Like under that.
that's
We
not I
found all
remember.
that stuff under that chair.
Yeah. Well, let me. That's actually pretty good for not being there. Let me do some quick reading off
Keep
my
watching them
notes.
Twitch videos.
Yeah. So the group started off with the Marazi battle with the guests. You explored the supply room where you found a potion. Let's see. You found a secret chamber in the torture chamber, or a secret door in the torture chamber. You found some stuff there, and I
Oh, that's
believe
right under the chair.
yes, you got those items from under the chair, and I think you were exploring a hallway where we left off. That you believe there were pressure plates, so there could be a trap.
Yeah, no, that sounds vaguely familiar now.
Still,
I remember
in
we were
this,
talking about.
sacrificial tower. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember we were saying that we saw like scorch marks and stuff on the walls now.
Yes, there are scorch marks on several of these walls. Oh, and we have the Dragonborn with us from out of the background. Arcurdian.
Looks like we have our Onyx as well.
Oh,
I'm here.
Come on. Welcome, Onyx.
Yep. Thanks.
Am I
Uh,
continuing to play Dosha for these encounters? Or?
I think so. Well, unless Yeah, actually.
Unless you want to play Polio instead.
No, we'll keep Poyo in the background for now. Unless you really want to. Yeah, because we have, let's see, 1 out, so I'll put him in the background.
Oh, that's right. We do have an owl familiar now, don't we? Our new artificer has one.
Yep.
Well, once he gets back.
Right.
Alright, so I think everyone is in play now. There's 4 of you, right?
Yeah.
And we have Will arriving later, and then we have Matt possibly arriving. Oh, and it looks like just as I was about to start, I have to go AFK for a little bit. My apologies, like it'll probably only be like 5 minutes. Alright, I'll be right back.
Too easy, man. Gotta love that the person who didn't even play the game was the better person at remembering.
I'm always like that. If I don't take notes, like I'm like, and like as soon as you talk about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. But like when you like ask me to recall, I'm like, well.
We did a thing, I remember that much. It was either good or bad.
When I'm a player, I suck at like remembering what happened, to be honest. But like I DM my own, like super homebrew, like huge world on Sundays, and like it's a lot to remember. But somehow after every session, I'm able to go in and like create this like huge like session summary, and I'm like, why can't I remember actually playing? But I can remember, like having all this shit go on in my head. It's probably because as DM you have to have a lot of information, and you like, it's a lot more there rather than like.
It's also
hit them with my sword.
It's also I find a higher stress environment when you're the player, so you're just more likely not to form the memory properly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you might be more focused on just
Caught up in the
1/6 or 1/5 of the ongoings anyway when you're focused on one character, whereas the DM is paying attention to all the players and all the NPCs and monsters and stuff. I don't know for sure, but
That
like
is
maybe it's
true.
something to do with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
more hyper focused on a single creature.
When you're focused on just one thing, you forget everything else.
I'm usually having like a snack or like food while I'm playing, and then or like we just got kittens recently, so I'll probably like be like picking them up and petting them and not really like paying attention when it's not my turn. Well, not as
Oh.
much, so that's probably...
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm so easily distracted by stuff going on in my house when I'm not like actually taking a turn or something like that. So I apologize.
same.
There are many times when like the group has moved and my token is still like hanging back. It's definitely not intentional.
Well, it's sort of like you got like kids and stuff now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
you got all those
Hassan,
distractions.
Hassan got demolished, didn't he?
Yeah, he is in pieces in the bag of holding right now.
Oh,
If we get a long rest, I can bring him back, but I'm out of spell slots, so I can't bring him back otherwise.
yeah. Okay. Oh, but no, never mind. Okay, I was thinking of something else.
I have a whole 2 spell slots left.
Alright.
This should be fun.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My apologies.
Got 0 spells.
You owe us.
So just got a big swingy boy though.
Yep.
I think he's got like a breath weapon though, or something, doesn't he? He's been
Yes.
using.
Well, yeah, all Dragonborn do. But
Yeah.
I
He
believe...
seems like he used it more often,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but maybe I just
His
don't know how that
band
works.
makes it that you get proficiency short rest, I think it is. Uses a day.
Yeah, we get a little bit more. So you had noticed pressure plates here, I believe, right?
Probably Otto with his 20 bloody 4.
Yes, I do remember. I sent Onyx ahead of me. I pointed at this tile for Onyx to investigate further.
I
yeah.
think he was trying to see if he could disarm them when we left.
I was looking, and you told me that something like we can just avoid them. Like,
Yeah,
we
so-
don't need to try to.
There's no obvious way to access the mechanism of this trap. But yeah, you believe you could probably just step around it fairly easily if you took the corner here carefully. It would require
Right.
probably a balance or a acrobatics check. Very simple one.
Uh-oh.
Yay. One at a time!
I mean, at least it's not an athletics check.
Hey, real quick, can I ask what the icon is on Ark's token?
Two-handed
So
weapon.
yeah,
Two-handed weapon.
yeah, he's currently holding. Is it a greatsword? I
Yeah.
think is
I
his
think.
weapon.
Or great axe, great axe.
Great axe, yeah. So yeah,
okay.
we usually, if we're holding a weapon, we use that as either 1 or 2, and the shield icon, like on Onyx and Otto, mean they have a shield in their hand.
It's mainly relevant in combat to see how many hands you have free.
Right. Okay, thanks.
Alright, so the other thing you could try to do is jump it. The problem is you kind of have to jump at an angle, so it would require a simple athletics check to get over it.
Parkour.
Yeah, kind of parkour around it. Either one you can use.
Let's go.
Show us
Well,
your moves,
okay.
Onyx.
What do you think, Onyx?
I guess I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to use acrobatics to get around it.
Okay.
Don't have a great feeling about this.
So you try to carefully step around it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have a great feeling. Ignore the +5. Sorry, that's.
So 6
I had that
actually,
checked when I thought I was going to try to disarm it.
6 actually is enough, as this is an easy check, and you managed to make your
Oh,
way around it.
Nice.
Right. It's easy. Just follow me.
Just steps on another trap as he says that.
Right. As I'm looking back at Otto, I step on a trap.
Yep. Alright.
It's easy.
Otto steps around it as well.
Otto, you have better perception. Perhaps you should get back in front.
Alright, and with a 24, Otto,
Yeah, just bro.
you would notice another pressure plate, and you would see more scorch marks on the south and the eastern walls, as if something struck and burned them. Same as the
Okay.
other
And
walls.
does the next one around the corner still look safe, just like in the last case?
Yep.
Hoo-hoo! This corner's the same! And I would just hop across.
Let me know if someone rolls under a 5 to get through one of these. If you're all going.
Assume we are.
Right? Arcadian
he's
jumps
okay.
around it. Whoop.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Yes, you can use either. And it's an easy check either way.
Yeah, I'll just. Dosha should be fine. He's got a +5.
So you would see Otto. When you get to this point, there is another pressure plate. And again, there are 2 scorch marks, this time on the west and southern walls.
This is getting predictable!
What do you think? What do you suppose the scorch marks mean? Is it a fire trap or
Fire-breathing
is there
dragon
something?
ahead?
Right. All right. Are we headed toward something
So,
fiery?
It's above a 5, but it was a nat 1, so I didn't know how you wanted to handle that.
That's fine. There's no nat 1s in skill checks as long as you got above a 5.
Okay.
So I don't think Arcadian can even fail these. And Otto, once again, you would see a pressure plate. And at this point, around the corner, there is a strange-looking chest against the wall over here.
Your favorite thing, Onyx! I see a head! Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, nice.
And I'll jump one last time. Romty's been on my shoulder this whole time, by the way. So
Yeah, that's fine.
she's not making her own checks.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Anvir.
Oh, no.
So,
Anvir.
Anvir stumbles as, I'm assuming you were going past this one.
Yeah.
There is a click, and you would see sparks coming from above the chest as a lightning bolt shoots down the hall.
Oh no!
Romty, I need a deck save from Otto and Romty first.
Oh,
Oh no!
I'm gonna kill my
Oh,
familiar again.
oh good save.
Alright, so
No,
the
that's
DC...
weird. It says Quasi, but the second one was Otto, or it was I clicked his macro. The first one was Quasi. The 18 was Romty, and the second one was Otto. I don't know why it says
Well-
Quasi under the second roll.
The DC is 15, so if you made it, you take 14. If you failed it, you take 29. The lightning bolt would then bounce, hitting the
Oh,
west and north walls and come south. I need deck saves from the two of you as lightning shoots forward down this hallway.
Oh no!
You're both taken completely by surprise as you are riddled with lightning and take 29 lightning damage. It will then bounce here, and Dosha.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
I can see Dosha, so if he fails, I'm going to give him
okay,
Flash of Genius.
that's fine.
He's got a
Plus
better
4.
chance than I do. Let's put it that way.
I can't see you, unfortunately.
So give me a deck save for Dosha.
Oh god.
It's not going to matter.
Dosha
4
has
plus 4 doesn't get him to 15.
yeah, so Dosha as well is caught completely off guard, taking 29 lightning, and finally Anvir. The
Oh,
lightning
no.
bolt streaks towards you.
Oh no, I'll be fine with my massive +2.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, actually,
So,
I was.
Nice.
So you see Dosha get hit and go, oh god, and jump to the side as the lightning bolt smashes into the wall, bouncing south and bouncing north again, and
What did I
continues
take,
down the
24?
hallway. You took 14 if you made it.
I think I know what
yeah.
the burn marks meant.
Otto hoots and laughs as if it was fun.
Do you have a
Why,
vision?
why doesn't everyone else just stay where you are? Don't
What was
move.
the
I will
what
I will get the chest.
what was the damage, Lou?
29 or 14.
Okay. And then I actually, before you move Onyx, I would like to activate Eldritch Sight and just take a look at this chest.
Okay.
Alright.
I had already Lou. I had already rolled the acrobatics check to go around this corner, before that happened. So
All right,
I'll move out of your way, and then I'll
Well,
let you
That's
squeeze
fine.
past
And remember, when you're not in combat, you can share 5-foot squares. You don't have to spread out.
me. I just figured with us jumping into the spaces, it was better to move out of his way first, and then I'll let him squeeze past me closer to the chest. But
Yeah.
can I give him any
Well,
info
that's
about?
token.
Do I see anything in the chest that I can give him info on,
What did you
or
use?
around the chest?
Go ahead and link
Eldritch Sight. It's detect magic.
Yeah.
Will detect magic. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and link
Such
it.
a
Oh wait,
sorry,
do we
that's
have
double-
do we have an Eldwin?
Yeah.
Did you pop
Yep,
in
just got
just after
Yep.
the lightning bolt trap went off?
Yeah,
Eldwin just looks around and he's like, "Man, you guys okay? This seems I don't know what happened."
I popped in, heard lightning bolt, and just went, oh.
I'll just stay quiet for a few minutes as this resolves.
They weren't fire traps, it turns out.
Nope. The scorch marks were from bouncing lightning bolts. All right, so Eldwin is here. I won't make you roll the saving throw. I'll be nice. I'll say maybe you were
I
off
was
to the
totally
side
ready
somewhere.
to do it.
All right, so as for your Eldritch Sight, you would see there are 2 auras coming from the chest, both of them from the inside, so you can't identify either of them. And actually, with your perception now, you would see
I did not mean to move.
what looks like a panel on the wall that's kind of hidden in the wall behind the chest. You think you might be...
Onyx, I think I see a control box right there. He'll point.
can I investigate the panel that she points out?
You certainly can. Give me an investigation. Okay, 17 would be enough. You figure out a way to kind of poke your fingers into the cracks in the wall to pull it open. Do you want to open it?
If I don't see any kind of traps or anything that looks like it would be
No, you don't see
a
anything.
bad idea.
You don't see anything else out of the ordinary about this panel, at least as far as you can tell.
All right, then yes, I will try to open it.
Alright, so inside the panel, there is a button. You also, Otto, would notice that it looks like there might be another panel inside the panel underneath the button.
Ooh. He like will point. Another panel inside.
Well,
He's hopping around.
I can't not push a button.
It is
Oh,
it is a large red button.
God,
Yep,
no,
yep,
he's gotta
that's the
push it.
kind that I like the most. If Otto is telling me there's another panel, though, I'll investigate that first.
Okay.
Could have a bigger button.
Or smaller buttons, since it's a panel within a panel.
Were you saying something, Arcadian? I thought I heard you say something.
No, I thought about it, so I mean, you might have read my mind. I was gonna ask, would I be able to see like them looking at that around the corner? Is that too hard of a angle?
No, you definitely could see it. You could just lean over and be peeking around. Also, now that you're below half health, usually you want to mark yourself with one of these because they can't see your hit point total. Just to let people know that you look injured. The half heart icon. But yeah, if you peek around the corner, you kind of see what you see here. It looks like Onyx is looking at this button, kind of looking at the panel underneath the button that Otto just pointed out.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get a little sketched out and try and like back up, past this last one just in case I, hopefully I have some extra little chance of not getting hit by something.
Well, that means you have to do
My
a check
mindset
to
there.
walk past it. Right?
Well, with
Yeah,
Arcadian strength, he can't
Oh,
fail,
good.
so he can just bypass
That's
them.
true.
So if he wants,
Yep.
he could just go, "Nope, I'm out." and
Yeah,
just
I'm one of
walk
the few
back.
people here that can just fail.
So how far back are you getting exactly?
I guess I think this might be okay. I'm not gonna like go, run all the way out. Just
All right,
take a few
I
instinctual
have a
steps
question.
back.
that's fine. Yeah, what was it? What were you going to ask, Otto?
I'm sorry. I know Onyx is waiting to push that button. Was there an obvious spot where the lightning came from, like on the wall ahead of us?
Yeah, so it seemed like the area in front of the panel started to kind of shimmer with charged energy, and then it just blasted forward. It just seemed like it came from the wall itself. Also, Dosha, I think, failed his save, didn't he?
Oh, yep, sorry.
So he took 24.
9.
Or sorry, 29. Yep. So yeah, what do you want to do, Onyx?
All right. So I wanted to investigate the smaller panel.
Dosha is actually going to GTFO. He does not want to get hit with another lightning bolt.
That is fair. And with his acrobatics and athletics, he is fine.
Yeah, he can easily bypass.
Yeah.
Give me another investigation, Onyx, if you're looking at that second panel.
I'm
Okay.
tempted to walk out, but I think I'll just activate it again.
So the this panel is definitely openable, but it appears to be locked as you kind of find a little locking mechanism underneath it that was kind of hidden by the wall.
Hmm. And does it look to me like pushing the big red button would unlock it?
Sure, why not?
Can I?
Otto, do you want to go duck around the corner?
Yes.
Based on what happened
That
before, I don't think
sounds
that'll make
wise.
much choice difference.
I'm going to cast Bless on Onyx, Otto, and I'm just gonna
I don't think bless.
say on.
Oh, yeah, it works on saving throws. Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Okay.
and on Anvir.
Oh, Bless
'Cause I
doesn't work
don't have
on
to
saving
see.
throws.
Yeah, it
It
does.
doesn't.
It does.
It's
yeah.
ability checks it doesn't work on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
saving throws and
Yeah.
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Onyx, Otto, and Anvir have Bless, and I will move away.
What do we do for blessed? I can never remember. Not that it really matters. We'll probably run out.
It's the book
I'm
with
actually-
the shield, I think.
Yeah, I probably won't bother
That-
doing it. It's
that's-
only a minute.
that's a
and we're out
Bolton
of
bomb.
combat.
Oh, I mean, you could use whatever mark you want. I don't think there's an official one for Bless.
We've used the little glowing man in the past for Bless, and the book for Emboldening Bond.
All right, so
I rolled an 8 on that last one. Oh, it's 5, isn't it?
yeah, it's 5 or over.
Okay.
So as long as you don't get a 4 or under, you're fine. So Onyx, you're pushing
So,
the button.
No, well, well, after Otto is around the corner, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heal
Sly
myself
dog.
with my.
All right, you heal
I'm gonna heal
yourself.
myself.
He's gonna
with my healing
pocket some
kit.
stuff before we see it.
Yeah. All right, everyone get back, and then yeah. All right, so you do a heal using your first aid kit to rub some salves on the burn wounds from the lightning bolt.
It looks like I need to pull out my light. Also, I'm guessing I must not have been carrying one.
There's one that's
yeah.
been left behind up in the hall.
So I'll pull out my light rock. And yeah, I would like to investigate the chest. How
Looks
the
like I need
chest.
to, sorry, give me one moment. It looks like I still need to adjust the torches in this game. They're still large.
They're small for me.
Oh, where did you pull that light from? Which?
It was the light rock.
Oh, okay.
It should only have like 5 feet.
Yeah.
instead
Okay.
of-
So yeah, let me adjust the light rock then. That's probably why. Light rock. Yep, there it is. So it doesn't interfere with the initiative anymore. Alright, the light rock should be the small torch now. Alright, so what were you doing?
I want to investigate the chest to see how it is locked and if it is trapped and if it's connected to these panels somehow.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, that sucks. I'm going to use an inspiration point here.
Okay.
18.
It doesn't seem like there are any traps on it. As far as you could tell, there's no wires or like pressure plates under the chest. It seems secure.
All right, then I would like to attempt to open the chest.
All right, give me a thieves' tools check.
Okay. $24.
Oh yeah, so there is a click. And what's your passive perception?
Only 10.
10. Yeah, so there's a click as you get the lock open. Though something strange, as you unlock the chest, it almost seems like there's now a light coming from the inside, because it seems like something lights up from within.
Interesting. I am going to take I'm gonna take my scimitar and just kind of gently poke around in the chest to see if I can feel something.
So, like, open it up slightly and put your scimitar in?
Yeah. Instead of putting my hand in there, put the scimitar in, see
Alright.
what happens.
So as you open it up slightly, you would notice that there is some sort of rune inside the chest that is glowing.
Oh, that's not good. Can I quickly make an Arcana check to see if this is something I've seen before or
Sure.
know anything about?
Yeah, Arcana would work. You would guess this is possibly some kind of like a explosive rune spell.
That is not good at all.
As far as
Do
you
I see
know,
anything?
well, as far as you know, usually you could try to make some kind of Arcana check using components to disable it. However, at least from here, you can't really get your hand in there without opening it more, which could be risky. You also you would know though that dispel magic is another option to get rid of magical things like this with Arcana training.
Yeah. I don't unfortunately know that spell yet.
You're gonna have no spell slots.
Do I see anything else in the chest just from the small amount that it's open?
Probably not. It's still well, actually, it's lit up a little. Let me see what's in this chest. Give me a D10 roll.
D10? Okay.
Yeah. Let's generate some treasure.
10. It is 10 legendary magical items.
That's not how my thing works.
We could only hope, though. Also, imagine having 10 legendary items in just
Weird.
a chest.
It
Yeah,
looks
you've
like
got 3 great axes, some plate mail.
it looks like there's some sort of rod at the bottom of the chest, along with a few potions.
All right. I will. I'll close the lid again carefully,
Okay.
very carefully.
Yep.
And I want to take a look at the panel again.
Sure.
The smaller panel.
Yeah, the panel is still closed.
And does it look like it's trapped at all?
No, not as far as you can tell. I mean, Otto didn't notice anything. You know, you're not the best at noticing, but he didn't see anything.
All right. I'd like to investigate to see how it opens.
You would have to pick the lock on it, you think.
I would have to pick the lock? Okay.
Yeah. This is
And I don't see anything that looks like a trap.
No.
All right. Here goes.
Oh, yes, you
Oh,
easily
double nat 20s.
easily pick this lock, and I assume you're opening the panel.
Very carefully, yes.
So it looks like there are 4 wires inside that are kind of running across the stone below the button. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
would called bomb squad. You think that these wires might be attached to the 4 sets of pressure plates in this hallway. This might be a way of disabling them.
Oh, nice.
It would require 4 separate checks, and you do think that if you did poorly, you might set off the trap.
Okay, I will. I'll call back down the hallway to Otto and say, "I think I can disable the traps. Everyone, clear the hallway while I try this."
How lucky you feel?
Onyx
Here.
has spoken. Hoo-hoo.
Well, we'll see.
You
We'll
gonna
see how
wait
lucky.
for everyone to get out first?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, don't forget, Anvir, I did put bless on you.
That doesn't help with my ability checks, though.
Yeah, that's for the saving throw.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I think several people can just bypass this because you can get over a 5 in one of those 2 skills, right?
As long as I don't roll a 1. Actually, I have a +4. So.
Everybody
no.
freeze. So, Otto, unfortunately, Arcadian, you hear a buzzing noise as Otto steps on the trap, and Onyx, you see some sparks in front of you. Oh my. I need...
perfect
actually, Arcadian, give me an athletics check.
Google just joined as well.
Alright, I will give you 1 movement before this trap goes off.
Give
You can
who
move
one
up.
movement?
You can move up to your movement.
Get around that corner.
Just Arcadian?
Yes, because
Okay.
no one else would matter.
No.
So
it goes
he
that
might-
way. It goes that way.
I will let you decide where you want to move with your 1 movement.
You gotta move up with Dosha the hyena.
Well, Ark was there. He would know.
Yeah, but he doesn't have time to yell it to Arcadian. Alright,
Yeah,
so
this is happening
Arcadian's like,
pretty
get me out of
instantaneously.
here.
I weren't here when we were talking about the scorch marks all the way on the other end of the
So-
hallway.
Oh, that's right, you're a barbarian. So you're just like, nope. And as you hear the buzzing, you just rush forward.
Yeah.
Danger sense and everything. Just
Actually, what is your movement, Eldwin?
I'm at 30 right now.
No, you almost could make it, but unfortunately, you would still be shy. Alright, so Onyx, I need a saving throw.
All right. Dexterity?
Yes, dex save. You go, and try to jump out of the way. Do you have +3?
Bless.
And you made it. Let's see.
Whew. Saved me.
Oh yeah, I have
that
this
wasn't
as well.
Alright, so you took 12 lightning as you get buzzed a little. Next, I think, is Otto and...
And me, we're kind of both together in the
are
same
you
spot.
blessed, Otto?
Yes.
Oh, that is good, because that means you made it. So you would take 12 as well.
Oh no.
Anvir, unfortunately, is fully affected. Taking...
I rolled so well on the 14-4 as well.
Yeah. So you got 24 damage and Eldwin.
Alright.
Yep, 15 would be enough, and you take 12 damage as the lightning bolt once again bounces around, going down the hallway and ending around here.
Well, there goes my
This-
temp.
I get looked at.
Would
I'm
it be
dead.
worth it?
So Otto, you can move past that now, because you stepped on it while you were moving past.
I'm scared for my life.
It's all right.
Lou, would you like to drag me onto the map where I should be?
Oh, again, you waited till after the lightning bolt trap. Well played.
Literally every person joined. Like Eldwood joined after the first
It
time.
sounds
we set
like
it off.
you're busy, Mr. DM. I'll just let you continue what you're doing. Alright.
Well, Anvir and Otto have had their turns. Who's next? Hoo-hoo!
Eldwin, do you want to get out of there? Since you
Yeah.
I don't think you have to roll, so you're just like yoink, yoink, yoink.
He
I
said they
got
will
a
fail
4.
if you... Oh no, yeah, if you got a... No, not dexterity, acrobatics or...
Did you take your 12, Otto?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Or do you, or Eldwin? Sorry, Eldwin. Or do
Yeah,
you
I had 11 tap.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Alright, so... Otto.
No.
Anvir, you made it.
Oh yeah, 5, right. Thank Christ. I got scared again.
Did you make that last one, Otto? This one here?
I mean, it's a 17. Does that make it?
Oh, did you roll a 17? Oh, there it is.
Anvir rolled before me, even
That's-
though I was ahead of him. Yeah.
That's weird, it just popped up for me. It must have been delayed.
I rolled that... No, I rolled for the one down.
Okay.
Was why.
So the rest of you...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
The rest of you get out of there. Onyx looking apprehensive as he's waiting for another lightning bolt to shoot out. Luckily, it does not. So yes,
Alright.
the hallway is clear.
Okay.
You are the bomb squad, Onyx.
Now I'm looking. Okay, red wire, blue wire, red wire.
Oh no.
Anvir is bleeding profusely, by the way.
I have.
More likely, Anvir is burned from electrical
Yeah,
burns.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say-
blackened at the moment.
I think Otto's like whiskers are like singed and like
Singed.
smoking at the tips.
Yeah.
Has anyone here seen The Boys? I'm just like that Stormfront chick with
Yeah.
Homeland.
Yep.
Getting lasered.
Alright, so Onyx, go ahead, give me your check.
I am looking at all of the
Well-
different toolkits that I have.
Are you
And,
gonna disable
looking to
the trap? Is that the plan?
Am
Alright.
Am I?
Uh,
Well, I mean, I don't think I can disable the rune myself, so I do want to try to get someone in here to help with that. So I guess that means I'm not going to be able to do this myself. So yes,
I do
will try.
have Mage Hand if you guys think that would help with disabling a trap.
you're gonna be part of
Let
the
me
bomb squad.
disable the traps, and then
Cool.
maybe you can come help me with the chest with Mage Hand.
Cool.
We will
Well-
lose the potions though.
So- This will require 4 Thieves' Tool checks.
Okay.
Not super difficult, but there is a chance of bad things happening if you fail by a lot.
All right. So
Can I give him guidance as he walks by, or is that not?
no, I'm
I
way
don't
far
want-
away from you.
He's
If
at
this-
the end of
Cool.
Yeah.
that
I
spiral.
mean, you could try to come down the
oh.
hallway to go get to him, but yeah, you'd have to be adjacent to do guidance.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't want anybody else to get hurt here. I'm pretty confident in my ability to avoid the
It is
big
definitely
damage from the.
Oh, did you maintain
No.
concentration on Bless?
Yeah, I rolled
Oh yeah, cool.
13.
Oh, thank goodness.
Dude.
Okay, so here we go. Test number 1.
Yep. So
Pretty
you
good.
cut the first wire attaching a counterweight, and you think the first set of pressure plates are disabled.
Check number 2. 19.
Yep. You disable the second wire, cutting off those pressure plates.
Don't like seeing that natural 1
You
there.
even fail this? Oh yeah, you definitely can fail this. Third one.
Oh,
Thanks
thank
for-
you for
thanks for the vote of
helping us.
confidence.
Well, I was just wondering
Yeah,
if I
thank you.
needed to even make you roll, but no, you
Okay.
can roll low enough.
Yeah, he does have a plus
Okay.
bloody 13 though, which is pretty good.
Does he have a plus
Yep.
13?
Well, he's got
Yeah,
plus
'cause
8
I got
from
the-
his other stuff than the plus 5 from his gloves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would disable the third one.
And here's the last one. 32.
Yeah, I don't think you could roll low enough to set off the trap with those gloves. But yeah, you get the fourth one. So the traps have all been disabled as far as you know.
All right. Now I'm looking at it, and before
and-
I call everyone back,
Actually, one sec. Since the trap did go off a few times, there was some noise. I need an events roll because something might have hurt that. D20, please.
I guess want to do that?
It's just the D20.
somebody other than me,
One
I
D20.
just used all my luck.
Yep. Just one D20.
Ooh, pretty nice. How do you change the color of your dice? Yours is like red.
it's either because of Arc or because settings I have on Roll20. I don't know.
But
Oh
give
yeah,
me
There's,
I saw. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, continue.
give me a D100 roll, Arcadian.
I Captain.
Okay. So go ahead, continue. What are you doing?
15 adult red dragon shot.
I don't think they
All
fit
right.
this hall.
I have not seen anything yet to tell me what this red button does, have I?
Nope.
All right. I am. I'm about to call, or try to go get Otto to help with the chest, but I can't help it. I'm pushing the button.
I need a deck save.
God.
As another lightning bolt springs forward from the trap. But you are
Can we
ready
just
for
see
it.
Nice.
We just see a lightning bolt he's past the whole way.
Does it go the full spiral?
Oh yeah, it goes down the spiral, doing another 14 damage to Onyx, and just bouncing around the corners again.
Oh,
Mate, you
well,
should
at least
see
now
me.
I know what it does.
Dosha says, "Onyx, are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit crispy, but I'm here.
Do you need help?"
Yes. So I don't know who can cast a spell magic, if anyone. Oh no, I've seen Andre do it before.
Yes.
Dosha looks to Anvir and says, "I think he needs you."
Wait. Before you go, hoo-hoo, let me use my. Let me patch you up.
Please.
It won't be much. Hoo-hoo. Let me
It will
find
probably double whatever I have now.
it here.
I can heal him when he gets to me.
Yeah, I'll give
I'll
him.
take both, trust me.
Yeah, well, I'd rather give this to Onyx as well, but here, I'll give it to those who are here.
All right.
Wait, how close do I have to be?
I have to be able to move to
Yeah, it
you
has to be
in my. Well, I mean, I can move around, but only my own speed.
This is
so.
the. Oh wait, no, this is the bomb piece. Sorry, I thought it was the healing feat.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
where'd my character go?
So Otto starts walking through the group, touching everyone with her healing magics or his healing magics, and you would all gain some health.
Weird, my token just, like, deleted itself.
You're still there on my screen. You might just want to
Oh.
refresh.
Weird.
That's like real healing, not temp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Correct.
this is real healing.
That's me later.
That last one is for. I don't think I've added Uvul to
Thank
my
you.
macro yet, so yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Uval.
While
also-
I'm waiting for Andre to come, I'm just gonna pop a potion of healing.
Hey, Anvir, you got my best roll.
Good. I had, single digit.
Right. So Anvir is still pretty burned as he comes walking around the corner to Onyx.
Gonna, what do you want?
Oh, Andre, you look as bad as I feel. Here,
Yeah, I didn't do well against the lightning.
hold on a second. I'll patch you up a bit.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I don't think it's subtracting my healer's kit uses anymore.
Mine stopped working the other day too. Lou, do you have to reset
I went from
the
40
API?
single digit from those two.
Oh yeah, let me. Is my API not working? Yep, my API is not working. One moment.
Okay.
That's what happened in the other game.
Yeah,
too.
'cause
they might have done some kind of code update.
I just used up a healer's kit completely, so. But I think we've got more in the bag of holding.
I'll
Well,
restart.
I
I'll just got
forgot
one
that I
too.
had temp HP still.
Well, add that back to your. Take that away and add it back to your main.
Yeah. That actually puts me back to full.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, exactly
good.
full. exactly full because I was 12 off full and I had temp HP.
Alright, so
No wasted hit points.
Yeah, nah, legit. Now that I'm back at full, I'll tell you guys that those lightning bolts took me down to 7.
Also, just to play fair and not cheat, I'm pretty sure that by now, bless will go away.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Onyx, you needed me.
it should be
there is-
it should be fixed now. Just if you want to check it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just reaching into the bag of holding and pulling out another healer's kit
Okay.
to have on hand.
You summon another healer's kit from your bag of holding.
I'm starting to run a little low on those. I only have 2 more in the bag, so. Yes, Andrea, there's a rune in here that, if I'm not mistaken, would blow us all to pieces if not taken care of. Do you have the ability right now to cast that spell that you did before in the temple, where you like got rid of magic stuff?
Unfortunately, with all the combat, I've used all those necessary slots.
Oh, that is a shame.
But now that we know it's here, like when we have a long rest next, I can dispel it.
Yes, I was able to.
So just
Sorry.
a quick aside, you could try to stick your hands in there and use Arcana to dispel it. It would cost you 25 components of any type, and you'd have to have ritual casting. But if you could do it, if you have the components, you could try to do it that way. You're just not sure if that would set it off or not to open the box enough to put your hands in.
I can just be here for guidance if you like, and try.
Oh, wait. When you say you have to have ritual casting, do you also have to know dispel magic?
No, you just have to have Arcana and ritual casting.
Okay, I can ritual cast, and we have enough components.
Are there any casters that can't ritual cast?
Yeah.
Some of the half casters.
The half casters? Yeah, that makes sense. The full casters, though, I don't think.
Well, I'm actually a half caster, but I can still ritual cast.
Yeah.
I think it's only like, more like the subclassy ones.
Paladin, I believe, and a few others.
Yeah. Paladin and like the subclass ones, like the fighter and the droid.
Alright, so is that what you're going to do?
I guess I'm gonna give that a shot. Yeah.
I'm just gonna have my hands on his shoulder, just giving him constant guidance while he's doing this.
Alright.
All right. So
So it is an Arcana check, and it will cost you 25 components. 25
all right.
GP.
So I spend the 25 gold pieces of arcane components.
And it
So
can
we
be
just-
any. It doesn't have to be
you
arcane.
got-
It could also be nature or religion.
Would the check
I'm
change
going.
on that?
I'm going with what I know.
Okay.
All right. See if there's anything I can do here. You're gonna give me guidance.
Yeah.
Yes.
He already
Okay.
casted guidance on you, so you have that for a minute.
Got it. All right. Here goes. Oh lordy.
Ooh. Do you
I
have
mean,
any,
D4 in case it helps.
Guidance is 2. Ignore the +5. Sorry, that's from.
do you have anything else you could put on that, or are you going
Flash
with
of
10?
Genius?
Flash of Genius is only saves.
Damn.
I thought it was skill checks too.
I thought it was too. I thought you'd used it for.
Oh, is it?
I believe so. I think it's skill checks and saving throws. Because I have someone in.
You're
my
right.
game who
It
does
is
like
ability. You're
every
right.
5
It is.
seconds.
I was pretty sure you'd used
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for ability checks before.
You're right. All right, so I'll add a +4 to that as well. So 14.
14 would be enough, and actually like just enough, and the trap is dispelled. The rune kind of fades away.
All right,
Even
then
with
I
a
just turned to
natural one.
and I turn to Anvir and say, "Okay, I think I can take it from here, but you should go back in case something blows up, or I don't want you to be in danger."
Blow up and he's already gone.
Yeah, as you're saying that, you realize he's already left.
All right,
I think he
A
took
cloud
I'm gonna
shape.
open the. I'm gonna open the chest.
Okay. Inside the chest, you see a rod, like I said before.
Okay.
It has
All right.
strange markings on it. Give me an Arcana check.
Oof.
Okay, you don't
Man,
recognize
you are not
them.
good with them today.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna pick.
Identified.
I'm gonna pick up the rod,
Yeah.
and assuming nothing happens to me when I pick it up,
No, you just pick it up. Nothing happens.
I am going to put it straight into the bag of holding.
Alright, so you store the rod.
All right, and then I'm gonna. You said there were some potions.
Yeah, there are 2 potions that are clear and unmarked.
All right. Do they look familiar to me? Based on potions that I've seen before, or I don't have herbalism, unfortunately.
Give me 2d10 rolls. Okay. And 5. All right. You have so if you don't have herbalism or alchemy, well, if you do have those, you could probably take 10 minutes, like an identify, to try to figure out what these are. But you couldn't tell just from looking at them.
Yeah, unfortunately, those are kits that I don't have. So I'm going to just put in a belt pouch, and then I'm going to pick up the light rock. And if I don't see anything else of interest in this area, I'm going to head back to the party.
Okay. So you head back to
And
the group.
when I get to him, I say, "That was just a couple of potions."
Insight check.
Damn it.
You think I believe you for a second?
Just
Onvir is the one always.
give me a deception check.
Oh, that was low.
Oh, my passive is 17.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
You don't believe him.
What else was there?
Dosha gives you a disappointed look. He shakes his head.
There was a nasty trap, as you're aware.
What else did you find?
We could have all died.
He's just like giving you the mum look.
I'm not voluntarily saying anything else, but
Hoo-hoo, I think we should move on. Otto seems unconcerned, even though he totally doesn't think that you're.
Oh, Onyx died. What a shame.
What?
It just looks like you have an X through your character dead.
Oh, I was standing on the That's
So
right.
yeah,
I'm
Dosha.
gonna get rid of the light rock now.
Dosha also doesn't seem to believe you, as he just shakes his head.
All right,
Gives
fine.
you a disappointed look.
I'll reach into the bag of holding, pull out the rod, and say, "There's this rod.
Your
I
parents
don't know
are very
what it is."
disappointed with you.
Dosha says, I think you are the only one who can use that anyway. Why would you hide it from us?
What? I don't even know what it is. How would I be able to use it?
Anyone know what it is?
Dosha shrugs. It seems like some sort of magic user's implement. I've seen shamans use things like that.
Well,
Kind of like this
Eldwin
one, and I hold the staff.
is a magic user, and
There's Otto. And
Otto is a magic user.
Ah, this is true. But still, Onyx,
I-
you shouldn't feel like you need to hide things from us. We have survived many
All right.
battles together. We are friends.
Sorry. It's a habit. It's a habit from when I was
There
a
was
kid.
trust in this house, young man.
Look.
Shall we continue?
We'll talk
Dosha-
later. Let's
just
go.
shakes his head. He's not mad, but he is disappointed.
He's just disappointed. Thanks,
Disappointed.
Dad.
Otto totally tried to pull the attention off Onyx. Like, hey, come on, let's go.
Onvir and Dosha are just the disappointed parents all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I will, as we're walking along, I will pull up to Otto and say, do you have any idea what this thing is?
I mean, I'll take a look at it and I'll activate Eldritch Sight just to see what school it is.
So it would be. It's a good question.
Would it be the same school as the staff I have?
Maybe transmutation. Actually, do any of you have Arcana? Someone else might know something now that you see this wrong.
Otto has it, and Elduin.
You
I
got
have
it.
Everyone.
That's
I
why we're
think-
showing Otto, because Otto has Arcana.
Religion or Arcana, or if you have both, you can make a check with advantage on one of them.
I have religion.
Okay. Otto, you do recognize the symbol. It is
I
the
am not rolling well today.
it is the symbol of the Mad One, the Lord of Chaos and Darkness. Often represented by some kind of a creepy tentacle monster.
Oh God, I know what
Oh,
this
next
is.
to the tree.
Oh, it's one of
No, Otto doesn't know
those.
what this is, but he would share like, hoo, this symbol here. Hoo. This is the old, or did you say the old one?
Yeah, well,
Or the-
he's also known as the Old One, but basically kind of darkness and madness within the deep. Because
Darkness
so-
and madness associated
so he's
with
kind
that.
of like the god that's the reason no one can stay in darkness too long.
Yeah, exactly. The entity that affects those that lose light within the deep and start to go mad.
So what are the chances that thing's cursed?
There, you know that with the 21,
At
that there
least
are
80%.
there are acolytes that can survive in the darkness of the deep that are resistant to the madness because of gifts bestowed by the Old One. But yeah, this may have been created by one of them or one of his more powerful followers.
I
Me
feel
thinks
like
that
me and
should
the
be-
old one would hate each other very, very much.
Methinks that should be put away until we have a chance to examine it further. Hoo-hoo.
We really need to find a pearl.
Oh, and actually, one thing you would notice, actually maybe, what's the highest passive perception in the group?
Do you really have to ask that?
Otto's 24.
So, Otto, you would notice that the light from the torch isn't going as far as it normally would. For whatever reason, it is not extending out its full length.
Do me
Yeah.
a favor, Onyx. Put that in the bag of holding, and I watch the torch closely, like as he does so.
Right. I will put it back in the bag of holding.
Alright,
Does the
so
torch brighten again?
Indeed, as he puts it into the extra dimensional space, you would see the light grow a bit more bright. Go
You
back to
see,
its normal,
you see, the
length.
rod causes darkness.
Got it.
No, 100% cursed and should never be touched. Got it.
Not necessarily, but we need to know more. Methinks.
Please, for the love of Christ, do not attune to that until it is fully identified, Onyx.
Don't you worry. I am not.
If not for the
At
sake
all
of you,
gonna
for the
do
sake of
that.
your family.
So
I'm not at all
Dosha-
going to do that until we stop somewhere for the night.
Dosha would look to the party and say, I am a bit wounded from the lightning bolts. I don't know if it's safe to continue in my
Oh.
current state.
I think most of us are.
Did you add his? I did heal him with the balm. I don't know if he got his hit point.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
he
wasn't
got-
paying
he had-
attention to him.
Yeah, he got 7, just in case. Someone
Did you
could.
give him the 7?
I did not.
Okay, so
I
then
will do
give
that
7.
now.
I think he still looks wounded, though. Oh, no.
Yeah,
he's,
I mean, it wasn't
just
much,
doesn't.
but
He's
yeah.
about
Did you-
there now.
Did you drop his max HP? I thought it was more
Yes, I dropped it a little bit because I realized I put him a little bit too high level.
No, that's all good. I just noticed it this session and I was like, wait a minute.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
Do we want to try and find
Well-
a place to bunker down and rest for a second? Or
I
like
would
8
like
hours? Or like the rest of the
we
day?
could go maybe perhaps back to that storage room.
We could go check on the Knolls since, you know, there was the huge patrol going around and maybe warn them about that.
Well, Arcadian is our front line, and he as well looks quite wounded, Dosha says. looking at Arcadian's burns.
Very true. Onyx, can you help him?
I can.
Well, at all.
Or sorry, what did you say, Arcadian?
I was saying I don't feel well at all.
Yes, I don't know. Well, I don't know what our resources look like, but yes, maybe we should consider resting. If
Well,
we think we can do it
spell-wise-
safely.
Spell-wise, I can do one of each of my 2 lowest spells. And that's it.
Is there a safe place to rest in here?
We've gone to a few different places. We could go into that little storeroom we were short resting in before.
Yes, we could.
So do you
Thoughts
want
on
to...
anywhere
Just in
Work
case,
pretty well.
just in case though, I think it might make sense for me to heal those who are very low.
Yes, very much agreed.
So, all right. So this is for. I'll just go from the top. Arcadian. 15.
Sweet.
Otto. 15. I've already done Anvir. Eldwin, you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All
He only
right.
took the one
Dosha.
he saved. Dosha could do a little
It's
bit.
17.
Yep. And then Ovlul. You're
Yes.
wounded.
I am
Okay.
wounded.
15.
Thank you. I am not wounded anymore.
So everyone looks a little bit
All
better.
right. So.
Is
I need to
Arcadian
update
still
my
wounded?
list here.
Yeah, I think Arcadian would still look wounded.
All
I
right.
have not healed Eldwin.
Feel better than I did before, though.
Also, you're
Um,
a bear bloody totem, so you effectively have double the HP, you say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's start heading to that storeroom, I guess. Try and bunker down for a day, because we are too knackered to... We could maybe get through a fight, but it'd be a slog.
I worry that the cultists will figure out we're down here and send forces to find us.
Oh, I think they're 100% already doing that.
There are demons in
Good
here.
job making him feel better.
Yeah.
Who said I was trying to make him feel better? Feel scared. Be very
I'm-
scared.
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of cleric you are.
A realistic one.
You don't often meet those.
Well, maybe it's because our god was once mortal. Oh, so it says anyway.
Alright, so you head back into that storeroom, which still seems to be empty, luckily. Still lots of dust and spider webs around.
Oh yeah, this is the room I saw you guys fight in. Or, well, open up. You fought in the hallway there. I know where we are now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
close to where the battle took place.
I'll start
Yeah.
setting up a hut.
Alright, Dosha looks to Onyx and says, do you think you can lock the door to secure the room?
I think we tried that, didn't we? I thought you said
You
there was
said
no
there
lock
was
on
no
it.
Yeah.
mechanism.
There was no lock on it last.
He sighs and
Yeah.
says, I believe you are right. Did someone
But
leave the-
Anvir put the hut up against the door because the door opened in, I think, last time as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm
So I think-
assuming that it's been 8 hours since we left the freed prisoners up in the room to the north.
No. It's probably
It
only like
hasn't?
midday or something.
Let's see.
Oh.
What time is it? It is currently
Okay.
like
Yeah.
11:30, so it's close
Yeah,
to
see.
lunch.
Oh my gosh, it's been like
In the
3
morning?
hours.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you've been doing a lot of fighting. Though you have
Well,
cleared a
okay.
good amount of this place out. Hopefully it stays cleared, but yeah.
Well, My roll 20 lagged, so I didn't see where everyone went.
The little it's a little
Elwin's lost in
storeroom.
the
So go
halls.
to the bottom of the spiral, like go around to the bottom of it, and there's literally
Around to the left. Down
Yeah.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't here yesterday, so it's not filled in. I was like,
And then work your way around, and then follow the wall that was the spiral, and you'll eventually come across a door.
Yeah, and it's up here. Here.
I'll find it eventually.
Can you see my ping?
You're going
Yeah.
completely the wrong way. I'm just gonna put you there. There. Now you're there.
Yeah.
You were following the group anyway, so. Alright, so you are closing the door and attempting to rest in here for like 24 hours or
Oh yeah.
17. You'll be in here a while.
Yeah.
Well,
a
let's
good
start with a short and go in if we can.
Alright, give me a d20 roll to see if anything shows up, please.
I'll do this one.
While we're resting, and let this happen actually.
The first hour would pass successfully, so you can go ahead and spend one of your short rests if you want.
I would also have casted Find Familiar during that rest. Go ahead, Eldwin. Sorry.
Like while we're resting, Eldon's just gonna keep an eye, or try to keep an eye on Onyx, and just make sure he doesn't pull out that rod and try anything.
Basically, I think we all are.
I don't think Onyx is. Well, do you pull out the rod, Onyx, or are you just keeping it in your.
No, I don't pull it up, but I'm definitely thinking about it.
Okay.
That is very curious.
Stop it.
After an hour and 10 minutes, Romty poofs into being in the middle of the hut and hisses at you all.
Okay, Rumpty's
Yay,
back.
back.
Alright, so do
Good.
you want to. Go ahead.
No, Eldon's just moping about Ronti being back.
Alright, do you want to just try to pass the time, or does the group want to do anything during these this time period?
I wouldn't mind identifying these potions.
Okay. Do you have alchemy or?
Alchemy.
Okay.
Yes.
So neither of the potions can be identified with your alchemy tools, so you'd guess they are healing. You'd have to use
Okay.
herbalism.
Alright. I'll pass that along.
Okay. Arcadian,
It's good with like making health potions or anything, aren't they?
And Arcadian, I think it should be recorded, but I think there's a resource for short rests, and you get I think at this level 3 of them per day, so that you can -1 if you used your hit dice. I don't know how many you had left.
I'll have to look.
This is
for
my
that.
third, so I don't know if
Yeah, this
Yeah.
might be your last one because I think you were using them with the group.
Okay, yeah, I knew about the house rule. I just I don't know where that is on the sheet, but I'll look for it.
I don't see it. I'll just put it in. So you get 3, and you currently have, we'll say you used the last one.
Yeah, I might not have ever added it.
Yeah, so there you go. And this will recharge on a... Oh, did he not turn on any of the... No, he didn't. Okay, I'll turn that on now.
Well, while you do that,
Arcadian,
I'll
what type of
continue with
weapon do you
roleplay
have?
stuff. Sorry, what?
Arcadian, what type of weapon do you have?
Great axe. That's what he
Great
is.
axe.
Magical?
Nope.
Do you want a +1 glaive? Because I can't use it anymore.
I don't know how to answer that question out of character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will hand you a +1 glaive.
Why not?
You know that the magical weapons do help with damage reduction from creatures that resist non-magic, so it could be
Like
useful.
all of the demons we've been fighting.
Yeah. So it could be useful.
Cool. So I will take that out of my list and give that to you.
Oh, you added like a short rest and long rest button. Thanks.
Yeah, no, there's like a whole setup that you can do with the macros. I don't know. Let me make sure they're set up correctly. But short rest, yeah, should reset on a long rest. Breath weapon on long rest. Rage on long rest. And inspiration should just be turned off. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, the long rest and short rest button should help you out now.
Is there anything I could do with the old pieces of paper that we found last?
Oh, one other thing,
try to-
Arcadian. As for the glaive, if you search in the compendium, you should be able to find a glaive +1. You can click and drag that onto the sheet, and that'll add all the stats for it into your character sheet, plus the macro. So that'll make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead,
So,
Uvlo.
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna see if there was. It looked like there were 2 recipes or a couple recipes on an old piece of on old pieces of paper we found
Yes,
last.
I have those. They were written in Elvish.
So that is why we. Or does anybody speak Elvish?
Also, I believe you need herbalism for them because they're healing potions.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Is that
Cool.
right?
I know there were 2. I thought we had some other
Regular and
pieces
greater.
of paper. Yeah,
Oh, the rest.
some other pieces of paper that we couldn't
Yeah.
make out.
I thought I had those in my notes. Where did you find those? Oh, I
Last
see.
session.
Yeah, recipes for healing and greater healing. Yep.
Yeah, you need herbalism for that. Eh?
Yes, to craft those, and you also need to have a. Usually, you want to be in town as well because you need to take
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to sell those recipes unless someone learns herbalism.
Or just find an herbalist and maybe hire them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in any case, so you passed your short rest. It's now 12:30. Romty's back. Everyone's feeling a bit better. So Dosha, did you spend Dosha's hit dice?
Oh, I didn't know because he's pretty close to full. He's only 7 off.
Okay. So he will say now, everyone is looking better. Do we think we wish to explore more, or shall we try to rest the evening?
Would kind of like
I-
to have all my spells available to me.
Okay.
That is very understandable.
It's a long time to stay in a closet.
Also,
It's
just
been
to
a long
clear,
time in this prison.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna swap to that glaive. Yeah, just so it's clear that that's what I use if we fight something later.
Alright, so you put
Perhaps.
your great sword aside for the moment using the magical weapon, which does actually feel much more solid and much lighter than you'd expect. This is a pretty nifty weapon.
If I remember correctly, it was made by elves.
It does
Gotta
look
love
fancy.
elves.
Yep. I love the elves.
Most of the weapons here have been made by elves.
Didn't you
Bloody
say
thievish gnolls.
didn't you say this architecture was elven as well?
I believe so, yes. There must have been an ancient civilization here. I don't know if I remembered, like, what cycle or something. Or I don't know if I could have ever pinpoint that.
Alright, so I'm assuming you're doing some small talk as the group attempts to wait out the 24 hours in here.
I was gonna suggest that we go back to the other knolls at least if we're gonna hang out for the rest of the day and then overnight for a long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fair if you want to do that.
In case they need our help.
Because we're talking about
protection.
like what 16 hours or so in order to get a long rest.
Yeah. Something like
Alright, so you're moving to the other area?
that. Yep.
Alright, go ahead and move.
Because we don't want them getting antsy and thinking, oh, they must be dead, and doing something reckless.
And can I use my magic tinkering to make 3 pebbles that light up and use those instead of torches?
Yeah, if you have the
But those
ability.
only go like 5 feet.
I
Yeah.
think there is one made for that already. That's the
Oh,
light stone
sweet.
that what's his name, Onyx uses, right?
Lantern, daylight.
He might not have access to it. I've never seen it in the normal light section.
It's
Same.
I don't see it.
what is it called, Onyx?
Light rock. Light rock. Not to be
Oh,
confused with yacht
well,
rock.
it might. Hang on, I might need to give you access. Let's see.
I just registered what you said.
Thank you.
I actually missed it. What did he say?
All right, you should all be able to see it now.
I said not to be confused with yacht rock.
Uh,
Ah, there it is.
I may be
Sweet.
too young.
Yes, I think you are. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. I apologize for being born so late.
Right. Work on that. Do better next time.
Exactly.
Try, master. I'm sorry I have displeased you. Okay, cool.
Alright.
There's still 3 bodies in there.
So, what's your passive perception on beer?
17.
You would hear something from up ahead when you get to this point.
Ooh,
It sounds
left or right?
like you would hear from the left. It sounds like some snarling. And actually, as you walk to this point, you hear some growling now, and it sounds like something's approaching.
Everyone might want to get ready.
Get ready or hide.
Looks like 3 people
Retreat.
aren't there yet. Are you guys with the group, or did you stay behind?
Where did
I
the group
was
go?
I was following Onyx and Eldwin.
I might start forcing
Yeah.
you all to use a party token.
I was following
That might be
Eldwin,
easier.
so I'm not sure where everyone else went.
Alright, so
Oh, there they are. I see them. They're way over there.
Romty moves up, and I need. Hang on, everybody.
Rumpty's
pause.
invisible.
Does not matter.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna move you all into position.
Thank you.
Oh, they're all the way up there. Okay.
We'll put you here. So,
Oh shoot.
yep, I need initiative rolls. As a snarling creature actually runs towards Romty. Remember, invisibility and stealth are 2 different things. Romty still makes noise when she moves around invisible.
Oh, should I have rolled a stealth check?
You can, yeah, if you want to be stealthing, you just have to tell me before she'd move up there. Because at that point, I just assumed she was moving to take a look. Is everyone...
Oh no, it's more of them.
Oh, yeah.
My character sheet's loading.
Alright, we're waiting on Eldwin.
And
Yeah, roll 20 is being slow for me, so character sheet's still loading.
I think we're waiting on Onyx as well.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Onyx. What's going on, Onyx?
Sorry.
That's fine. Alright, so I'll just pop Eldwin in when he's up here. So the first act as this thing comes running down the hallway is Dosha. So Dosha would say, something's coming, and he kind of, has his spear ready, moves forward, right?
You don't like what you see.
So looking around the corner, I guess I'll just give you sight through him. Can you not see through him right now?
Oh, I can see through him. No, I'm saying I don't like what he sees.
Oh, you don't like what he sees. Yeah, so there is a beastie approaching from the west.
And you'll take a couple of shots at it. He definitely does not hear that one.
Which I think some of you recognize.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know, 13 hits.
Sorry, give me one sec. I forgot I changed how I was doing this. So, does anyone have? Some of you do have Arcana training, right?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
almost.
So if you have Arcana training, you would know a few things about these, which I have added to the notes underneath it. Those who are trained in Arcana. So the creature, Dosha, is attacking. Right? He's shot with his short bow. Okay, so did he drop his spear and pull out his short bow?
Oh yeah, I had two-hand for the bow. I assumed it was a two-handed thing.
Oh, well, if you have a ranged weapon, it is the machine gun, not the swords. It would be this.
My apologies.
So, alright, so 13 and 7 would both miss as the arrows fly past and Dosha quickly backs up. Is that it for Dosha? Alright, Arcadian, what do you want to
You'd
do?
probably yell, it's one of those demon dogs again.
I guess I will go into a rage because why not? And we'll use the I think it said it was what is it called? Instinctive pounce. Yeah, to move up a little, just based off of that. And
What's the
yeah.
instinctive pounce? Can you
Let
can you
me
link that?
try and yeah. So basically when you
That's primal knowledge.
oh shit, yep, you're right, sorry, I didn't scroll down far enough. As part of my bonus action when I enter a
Oh,
rage.
interesting. I don't remember
I
him
can
using
move,
this.
yeah.
Okay. So yes, you
It's
rush
a fairly
forward,
new feature, I forgot.
and I think that is your last rage of the day, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
mark your, because I know rage lasts a minute, so mark yourself with the timer.
Yeah. Sorry. I was
no
clicking
worries.
things I'm not used to. Okay.
Yeah, and I
What
know
am I
you're new to
marking?
all this. So it's, yeah, no worries. So whenever we have a minute thing, we use the timer, which is this one, because that just counts down every round. It's probably not going to even be an issue, but just in case this is a long battle, you know how long your rage lasts.
Hey,
So-
we've done 3-hour battles before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably not going to be that long, but just in case. All right, so you are raging as you rush forward, and now what are you going to do?
I was trying to use the glaive, but I wasn't sure on the range. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Uh,
So you can have a square between you. If
yeah, I believe it's 10, so you can attack it from 10 feet away.
Okay, so then I'll just kind of pop down here then, so I'm closer to the corner. If I
Okay.
can do that. And then I guess you want me to roll again then, since that other one was kind of an accident, or no?
No, I could take the 14. That's fine. So 14 would strike as you rush up and cut him with the glaive, doing 17 full damage. As it roars angrily, looking like it's about to rush you. Anything else? I think you do have a second attack.
Yeah, I do have a second attack. Would I be able to? Oh wait, I don't have any breath weapon left, so never mind. I guess I'll just hit it again with that same glaive attack.
Okay. Oh, but 11 would not be enough as it jumps to the side, dodging your swing.
Right. Am I in its range for an opportunity attack if I came back around the corner, or no?
Yes,
Or
you
would I
believe you are because of its long tail.
Long. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then yeah, I think I'll just chill here.
All right, Anvir.
Move up so I can actually see what the hell is happening. Oh no. I will do we'll do spiritual weapon.
Alright, so you chant summoning forth divine energies as a weapon of force suddenly poofs in and strikes him.
My lord.
Whack.
And it strikes him. 11.
The creature is knocked silly for 11 points of damage as it snarls angrily. Still not looking wounded, though.
Nice.
That would be my turn.
Alright, Otto.
Andre, I think do you still have an action?
Oh yeah, that was just my bonus action. I keep forgetting that. I will also just do a quick Toll the Dead then.
Alright. You attack him with necrotic energies. It would fail the save, so give me some necrotic damage.
Well, that's a mixed roll right there.
Alright, 13 points. Otto.
I will move up. Oops, sorry.
The
20
second one to the right.
and 25. And let's try some E-blasts, even though I've got cover.
Pew pew. Alright, he has light cover from Arcadian. Nope, 12 would miss. 21
Hey!
would strike, though. As you blast him for 4 points of damage.
And then I'll take one step back. Actually, let's see, how many diagonals did I do? 20. Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, alright. So that's my turn.
Okay. From down the hall, there
And
is
Rumpty
a
would.
roar as a Shusuva comes rushing down.
So
Awesome.
wouldn't. Rumpty goes right after Otto usually, right?
I have him as 13. I don't know why it has him out of order.
Well, because I have to roll to get him on the board, and I always change the number, but you always sort before I can get the number changed. But even when he's somewhere else on the board, I always say what she's doing right after Otto.
What's Rumpty gonna do then?
She was going to become a bat and fly away.
Alright, so she is, I think, still
On the target.
invisible.
Cool.
Yeah, she's still invisible.
Okay, so she flies
I didn't.
down that way.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we were gonna get more company. I just was planning for her to run away because that first cat dog wolf thing was coming at her before Ark got in the way.
Alright, so yeah, this thing rushes down the hall. It's going to lunge at Anvir with a multi-attack. Doing a bite first. 16 versus AC.
That is my AC.
Alright, so you are bit savagely for 32 piercing.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
then going to
Eef.
send a tail strike over at Otto. You have light cover from Anvir, though. Nope, 10 would miss as it smacks into the wall right next to you. A bunch of poison squirting out. That's it for the Shusuva Uvlon.
Cool. I will speed up. I believe that's about 25, 30 feet, just to see what's going on.
Okay.
I don't think I have any good ranged weapons. Ooh, wait, 30 feet.
You see,
I
you see your cleric is badly bitten by this thing. Whatever, yeah, over here.
I'll throw Mind Sliver on that then.
Okay. So you attack it with mental energy. It attempts to resist. It fails, and what does it take? Okay, 8 points of psychic. And just remind me if it makes a saving throw that it gets the effect.
Cool. And then I wasn't able to get Nicola, my owl's initiative on
You couldn't get it?
the turn order. I just didn't do it in time.
Well, you can roll now. I'll just put it in there.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so 9. Looks like
Oh.
it would go at the bottom anyway, right?
Cool.
Yep.
And then with my 6 seconds of speech,
Oh wait,
I'm going
no.
to say I think these things are pets to powerful gnolls. We should be careful. Their
I thought
masters
that-
might be following up soon.
It says here that the second one doesn't go till last.
Yeah, he's at the bottom. This one here.
I thought that
I thought,
I thought that our familiars go on our initiative.
No,
Is that not
that's
true?
no. They have their own initiatives. You're thinking.
Oh,
of the,
see, that's how
summon.
I've been. Okay, but that's how I've been playing Ramti with Otto like this whole game. So I guess I shouldn't have like been changing her initiative every time.
No, you.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, the familiars do act on their own initiative. It's the certain summons that act at the end of your turn, like Onyx's bunny.
I see. Okay.
But
I
anyway,
apologize. Yeah,
I'll
I've always struggled with getting that initiative number changed because sometimes I type it and it doesn't take, and I do it 2 or 3 times, and then you've sorted the board. So now I don't have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, you could just leave it what it is. That's fine. So the familiar would go. The owl, what's he gonna do?
He scooted up to there and is going to dodge.
Okay. After that, Onyx, what are you gonna do?
Shouldn't it be
do you need to
Eldwin
go-
before me?
Yes, Eldwin, what are you gonna do?
Alright. I'm going to activate my last blade song.
All right, go ahead and do the timer.
Bonus action.
As you begin to do the dance of your people.
Or the dance of someone else's people.
Yeah.
We can dance if we want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Yep.
If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
You starts doing some disco.
Right.
The
The familiar isn't difficult terrain, right?
No, you can. They're flying, so you can run under them.
Cool. So that's 10, 20, 25, 35, 40 to get here.
Okay.
And I guess on the one on this one,
Yeah.
let's see. On that one, I am going to cast. Well, let's try. Blindness, deafness.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and link it.
He has a minus D4 for it.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what
it
I'm doing.
does.
That's what I'm attempting.
All right. So you spend the spell slot as you chant summoning death energies, which
It's a
you
long shot.
throw at him. Let's see. He has to make a con save, which he is actually pretty good at. 18 minus 1d4,
Minus.
please.
That one, it wouldn't
I
matter.
don't think it matters. He saves even on a 4.
Okay.
Which he
So
did.
14.
Which-
Unfortunately,
That
it's like yeah, he would just make it with that roll and resist your blindness deafness. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Onyx.
All right. I'll try to push my way through here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Seeing how I won't be able to get up into the front line, I'll stop here and heal Anvir.
All right.
Thank you.
Anvir,
14.
you feel better as Onyx rubs some salves and other healing agents on you. The Shisuva goes. It is growling at all the people throwing stuff at it. Though Arcadian, you did stab it, I believe, right? So it's
Yeah.
going to, it's going to move forward and try to bite you using its multi-attack. Oh, but it rolls poorly, and I think 11 would miss.
Severely.
So you jump to the side as it snaps several times, unable to strike. It will then send its tail at you as well. It seems to be upset. Another terrible roll. So you dodge that as well, jumping back and forth, keeping yourself out of harm's way. Dosha, top
Not
of the round.
today, Satan.
Exactly. Not today,
Oh.
Satan.
He's able to like switch out to his spear without using an entire action, right?
I think he has it on his back. He would have to drop his bow, or else it would take an action to stow the bow and draw the spear.
Yeah, that's fine then. Never mind. Can he actually see any of them from back here?
He can see both of them from there. This one would have heavy cover. This one would have heavy cover as well.
Okay, so yeah, no, I think you'll just stay there and try and take the shot still.
Okay.
He'll go for the right one.
All right. You fire at the one. No, 8 would get an arrow stuck in the back of your ally, though 8 would not penetrate his armor.
18.
18 would just hit him with the +4 bonus. So yeah, that arrow manages to nick him, doing how much? 9 piercing. All right. So it takes 9 points of damage and seems very unhappy with Dosha, as one does when you shoot them with an arrow. Anything else?
I think that'll be all for Dosha.
Alright. Arcadian, your rage continues.
Can he like stow his bow at the end of his turn?
Yep.
So he can like switch to his spear next turn?
Yep, for sure.
Question, that rest, I know that we started off with like a long rest, but then we were there for like 8 million years, so was it a short rest or a long rest?
Sure.
It was a short rest.
Okay, alright.
We were moving to have a long rest closer to the other mills.
Yeah, because you have some allies in the dungeon you were looking to get to before you did the long.
We have like nearly 20 something or something, like 16 odd prisoners that we just have stashed in a room here that we freed.
Alright, yeah, then I just am gonna keep going with the glaive then, since I'm out of breath, if you will. That's my meme, my pun for the day. So glaive.
Oh yeah, 20 would land a solid hit as you spin the glaive around and cut into the creature. I need a damage roll first.
Okay.
If you mouse over the glaive in the chat, you can click on that to do damage.
Yeah, if you click where it says glaive +1 on it, yep.
Alright, so you cut it for 10 points. A nasty strike, which reveals wounds. It is starting to look wounded. Second attack, 17 would strike as well. So go ahead and roll another 10 points. And it's getting cut up more. It's still up. Anything else?
I don't think there really is much I feel like I can do right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Anvir.
Oh,
This one looks like it's about to take another swing at you. Or bite at you, I should say.
well, first things first, I'll use the bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay. 16 would strike as you slam it into that creature again.
Oop, that's not the intentional thing.
Doing 11. It looks like it took your spell slot. You might want
Not
to
a
do
spell slots anyway, so
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
You just might want to make a 2d8 macro for that.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
I think it's only one.
Or 1d8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it did count a spell slot when you put it out in the last turn, so you might still
Yeah.
have one spell slot left.
No, I
Yeah.
only had one
I think
left
he had
before the
one.
combat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Alright, so it took 11. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm going to thinking about What? Yeah, I'm just gonna disengage.
Smart. All right, so you carefully move back, making sure that neither of them do a tail strike on you. All right, so that's it for you, Anvir.
Yeah.
Otto.
I am gonna. I think we're all kind of hanging back here. Let's see.
I'm leaving.
Let me just. Yeah, I'm gonna do a blast. To help out with some of these attacks.
You got a better shot on the one on the right now, because I'm not in the way.
Yeah. But I miss a lot anyway, and these other guys hit hard. So let me give Ark,
Oh, blast.
Eldwin.
I thought you said blast.
All right.
Oh
so-
no. Ark, Eldwin, and let's see who's been doing the ranged attacks. Let's give Dosha a bonus to his arrows.
Okay, so you chant bringing down divine energy on those 3 allies, and you are all affected by Bless. Mark yourself with the squiggly aura guy, and go ahead and use your concentration and timer, Otto.
Reach bless.
Yeah.
Is there anything
And-
else from you?
Nope. And then Ramti is going to flap away because she knows they can see her and she doesn't have a scare and she can't fly by without an oppie.
So this one is actually going to take an oppie on you as you do that, because it
Ah,
has reached
forgot,
with its
okay.
tail. Whoosh. So it whips its
Yeah.
tail towards you. Oh no, 26.
Which also means concentration check for bless.
Yep. All right.
Probably should have moved first.
That's
So,
all right. Well, I would have had to disengage and wouldn't have had my action anyway. So
so that's 10 piercing, and I need a Constitution.
Well, you wouldn't have made the concentration.
Okay, so
So
first is
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what are you gonna roll first? Is what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna roll
You
the
should
spell
probably
first.
do the You should. I was gonna
Nope.
say. never
I
mind.
lost blast, and then this one's
Oh,
yeah. Well,
oh, no.
fantastic.
No.
Oh,
I was
no.
gonna say maybe you should roll the poison first, because if you get that poison, you're paralyzed. You wouldn't be able
Quiet,
to concentrate on the
Anvir.
spell anyway.
It
Quiet.
doesn't matter.
All right.
And
so
It is now anyway.
I'm going to rebuke.
okay. I don't know if you can because the poison paralyzes you. Well, I guess
Could I have
yeah,
done it
Sure,
like
if you want to use your reaction, yeah.
before it takes hold or no? Okay.
Yeah, sure. So go ahead and spend your reaction and do your rebuke.
All right, I want to do this at level 2, but I don't know if the macro is going to ask me or not, so I want to say in advance. Okay, yeah, it did ask me, because sometimes it just comes up in the chat, and then I'm
Yeah,
stuck
it's
with
weird
level 1. So,
sometimes.
yeah.
All right. So
There's my rebuke.
27 fire.
2 10s and a
Unfortunately,
7. Nice.
this is a demon, so it only takes 13 fire.
That's still more
Decent.
damage than I'm usually able to do in a round, so I'm fine.
So mark yourself as using your reaction. Mark yourself as paralyzed, and mark yourself as poisoned. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn to get rid of these effects for the poison.
Yeah.
So that's it for Otto. Yep, unfortunately the blessed went away. Ramti, what's Ramti doing?
She's not doing anything. Yeah. She knows they can see her, and she doesn't have any other way to help.
Alright, the Shusuva goes. It's gonna move up this way. Who shot it?
Oh no, it's flanking arc. Dosha shot it.
That's right. It's gonna... Well, it's gonna bite at Eldwin. 23
Oh
versus
god.
AC.
Shield.
So as it's lunging at you, go, oh gods! Quickly chanting as a force shield knocks it back. I assume it would miss, right?
24
Yeah,
shield or something, right?
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks confused by this, but it's going to, it's going to take a tail swipe at Dosha, because it did not like him shooting it. Whoosh. Nope, Dosha dodges to the side, ending the Shusuva's turn. Uvlal.
Alright. Seeing that guy up there. That's 15, 20 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I am going to punch it twice with my thunder gauntlets.
Alright, so crackling of
Nice.
thunder comes from your gauntlets. No, the first one it would dodge out of the way. Second one, no. Well, actually, I think you have flank with Arcadian on him.
Yeah?
No,
That'd be
Arcadian would
pretty
have to be up
fantastic.
here. No, never
No,
mind.
no.
Yeah.
Depends
So-
on the rules that you go with.
Yeah, no, for you would have to have someone adjacent, so it would have to be over here, up here, to be parallel adjacent. No, so it would dodge out of the way of the second punch as well. Anything else?
And then I will just tell my owl to take the help action on this guy right in front of me.
Alright, so on the owl's
Yeah,
turn,
well,
it flies up, pecking at the creature, temporarily distracting it. And where's the owl going to finish? Right there. Alright, Eldwin.
That sounds good.
This monster
Alright.
is momentarily distracted.
Cool. In that case,
Kill him viciously.
in that case, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while.
Okay.
Let me see what level I want to do this.
9th, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. At 3rd level, I will cast Shadow Blade.
Alright, so a dark blade suddenly forms in your hand as you chant. Go ahead and concentrate, and you can secondary timer. Yeah. Actually, the secondary timer is the green 0 now.
Oh, it's a green 0 now?
Yeah, because I'm using the colored dots for other things.
I like
Alright.
when there's multiple creatures to save from and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so you have your Shadow Blade. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take 2 swipes at it.
Oh, and you're concentrating. Alright, so go ahead and take your attacks.
Oh yeah, let me mark that as well.
So you
With the first one, that
lunge
is advantage.
at the creature. Yep, and you have advantage on the first attack. 24 will strike. Nice hit.
Good thing I had that.
What's the
That's
extra D8?
Psychic.
Casting.
That's upcasted.
Oh, upcasted. Okay. So you strike
38.
it for 19 psychic damage as it growls angrily at you, looking like it's about to counterattack. Anything else? Second attack?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 17 will strike with your rapier from your other hand. Doing another... I'm assuming not 1 psychic, just 10.
Oh, I clicked the. It's right above my other, so I misclicked and clicked the rapier.
Alright, so it is wounded from that attack as it bleeds from the area you poked it. Onyx.
All right. There's a lot of traffic here. I am going to try to 5, 10, and then use my bonus action to try to tumble
Alright, give me a
past this.
acrobatics, please. Oh no,
Yeah.
it gets in the way of
Yeah.
preventing the movement, so you cannot move past it. Unless you
Just
make
like
it.
slams
You-
his
unless-
tail
well,
down in front of him.
Yeah, you can use your action to make a secondary attempt if you want. Otherwise, you would have to move back, or yeah, whatever you're gonna do.
Lordy. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to try again because otherwise I just have to go back to where I started and can't do anything.
Okay, go ahead.
So here goes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So as you go one way, it moves to stop you. You quickly duck the other, getting past it. Hup, hup.
And I'll
Growls angrily
draw
at
the
you.
scimitar just to be threatening it so that Ark can flank if he wants to.
All right.
And that's my turn.
The Shusuva goes. It's going to lunge at Arcadian with a flank attack. 14? No, you would once again dodge out of the way. This one seems intimidated by you. It can't roll over like a 8. Natural 8. Alright, so it's going to take a tail stinger attack again with flank. Oh, that time it got you. 25 versus AC.
Yep.
So you are poked by the tail stinger for 20, which halves to 10 because you're raging. And I need a con save for the poison.
I mean, that should be pretty easy for you, hopefully.
You just
Hopefully.
You just jinxed.
I know,
Famous
it's
last
more,
words.
it's more fun if I jinx it.
Famous last words.
Anything that can be done about that, or is it a 9?
I'll do a flash of genius.
It won't work. You only have to
Give him
roll
a-
it. DC 14.
So Flash would give +4, right?
Yeah.
All right.
One off.
So unfortunately, 13 is still not enough, and you are poisoned. You become paralyzed and poisoned by the poison. Yep, and you take the 10 points of damage.
All right. Which icon is it? Is it the little like flask-looking bottle?
So poison is this one, and paralyze is this one.
Yeah.
The handicap.
Oh, so
sign.
the poison paralyzed me?
Yes, so the poison poisoned you, which also for this creature's special effect that would paralyze you as well.
Yikes.
So you
Okay.
are stuck. You took your 10 damage, and that is it for the Shusuva. New round, Dosha. Dosha would see Arcadian kind of getting stuck, and he says, Arcadian is in danger. I don't think you can keep raging when you're poisoned. Right?
Yeah, because you're incapacitated.
'Cause
I
you're
think,
incapacitated.
While you're paralyzed.
Yeah. I mean, if it's incapacitated, then yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
paralyze.
it didn't really if you're unconscious. If I haven't done stuff, it doesn't actually say here
does it?
incapacitated.
Is this just unconscious? Oh, okay, so maybe you are still really angry.
Unless I'm reading it wrong, but yeah, it said unconscious when I skimmed through it.
Yeah, it just says unconscious. All right, no, so you're still really mad, even though you're paralyzed. So yeah, as long as they keep attacking
Really
you.
angry dreams.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not asleep. He
Yeah.
can still see.
I know.
All right, so Dosha is doing what? Besides
Uh,
yelling about Arcadian.
So he's going to attempt to shove through to here.
Was he going to use tumble or...
Athletics.
Alright, so he's going to try to use strength. An interesting choice. Is this
That's his
thing-
better stat. Oh god, I rolled terrible.
Yeah, it's also this thing's better stat. Just knocks him back.
I actually am better at it though.
Fair enough. So you want to try again, or are you going to move back?
Yeah. We'll try again.
Okay. Give me another check using your action. So yeah, that time you would... Dosha would bravely knock into this thing, pushing past it, and getting to
Yeah,
there.
wow.
But that was his action.
Yeah, and he'll pull out the spear even though he can't do anything with it yet.
Okay. Arcadian, you are paralyzed, so you can't do anything during your turn. But at the end, you can make another con save to try to shake the poison.
It's good.
Okay.
Means you potentially don't get auto crit.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I have a question. Is there any thing that inspiration helps with for this? 'Cause that's a
So
lot of-
Good advantage.
yeah, you.
Yeah.
So if you, I mean, you mean like inspiration points?
Yeah, it says on Arcadian's sheet that there's one.
Sure. You can use his last inspiration point. Inspiration that would give you advantage. Yes.
Alright, well then I'll definitely take that. So I would just click it and then we'd take the higher of the two because it always
Yeah.
shows values. Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
25. Good call. Yeah, 25 would be enough, and you would shake the poison. No longer are you poisoned or paralyzed. But that is the end of your turn. Anvir.
Oh god. Yeah, people are getting hurt. First things first. Whackety whack.
Wow. Alright, 19 would strike as the weapon knocks into him for another 11. He seems to be getting very frustrated by this weapon.
And for my action, I think I'm going to try and help some people out.
Okay.
Not. So I will do a Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright, so you extend your Twilight temp hit points to everyone. And I assume that's it for you?
And that is all for me.
Alright, go ahead and roll for your temp. Otto.
Oh,
Otto, unfortunately, still has the handicap sign on her for the time being. And that would end your turn. Romty.
She just flaps around worriedly about Otto, but she's not. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess she might try to Harry now that there's that many people around the Shishuva, so she'll run up here and Harry.
Okay. Invisibly flies over and pokes at it, giving
It's-
advantage.
Yeah, well, she's a bat, so she's like, I don't know, flapping around its head or something. Distracting, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's all.
The Shusuva goes.
You got 8 and Rampty got 12, by the way.
Thank you.
It's going to. Who hit it last? Was it Ulve or Eldwin? I think it was
He
Eldwin.
missed, so it'd be Eldwin.
Alright, yeah, it's not happy with the Eldwin, so it's going to lunge at you, doing its multi-attack. No, you dodge the bite as it whips its tail around. Whoosh, no, you dodge that as well as it slams into the wall. Uvlo.
I love that even
Correct.
if I had advantage, it would have missed.
yeah.
I am going to try to punch it again twice
Alright, so you
with the Thunder Gauntlets.
raise up your buzzing gauntlets. Oh yeah, 25
Okay.
connects as it's going for Eldwin. You land a nasty hit for 5, getting its attention.
Cool.
Very
And then
much
I'll
so
do
getting
it
its attention.
a second time.
Alright, yep, another jab lands.
Did you manage to hit this thing your last turn? I
He
forget.
missed.
Oh, okay.
He hit now, but not this last turn before.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah,
it is,
so no.
yeah, it is under the Thunder Gauntlets effect. If it does not attack you, it has disadvantage. Anything else?
I'm gonna try to telekinetically shove that guy.
Just to be
I
sure.
doubt I'll be able to. But
Worth a shot.
Apparently you will.
Hmm.
5 feet back.
The owl
That
familiar.
does one.
Or are you doing anything
Distract.
else, Uvlo?
No, that is my turn. I will
13
distract this
temp
guy
HP.
here.
Okay, so the owl
then-
comes in pecking. Eldwin.
Fly back.
The owl
Alright.
gets
Thank
13
you.
temp HP.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
The tanky owl.
The owl is shielded.
Alright, I'm going to start slashing out with my Shadow Blade.
Alright. It dodges out of the way of the first strike.
That's unfortunate. Oh, did I? Was the owl herring?
Oh, right, the
Yeah,
parry. You
advantage.
do have advantage. 23 would strike.
Nice.
Good call.
Woohoo!
It would take 14 psychic as it starts bleeding from its nose from the mental energy hit. It's looking pretty beat up, but it's still up.
Finish
Does,
it.
And what about the extra 13?
16 would strike again, cutting it for another 13. All right. Nope, it's still up, but again, looking very beat up.
Alright, that is my turn.
11.
Onyx.
All right. I'm going to attack
Make sure you get your 11
Shisuba.
temp HP, Eldwin.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep an eye out for those temp HP rolls at the end of your turn, everyone, because he can just flick those out. Yeah, 24 would strike, especially with the flank. 26 as you cut
There's
into
all
this
our
guy.
rolls.
He takes another 11, but he is still up.
Well, here comes the second attack then.
Yeah, 22 would strike again. Cutting into him for 8. And he goes down.
Nice.
All right.
Anything else?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't see the other guy.
You
he's right
definitely
in front of you.
hear him snarling in the dark.
There's no light source in this hallway, I guess.
The purple area should be dim light.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But it doesn't go around corners though, right?
I imagine
like-
it would. It's an area filled with dim light, it says.
Yeah, I don't think there's a good way of representing that, unfortunately, because I can't make an aura give off. I can make you give off dim light, but I can't make the aura do that.
It doesn't really matter because I can't.
Well, he is
I can't do
slightly in the
anything.
aura.
Right.
the bonus
So
action anyway.
you would probably kind of see him in the shadows here.
But he's right in front of me. Like there's no
Yes.
space for me to move, so someone else can get in.
Well, he's over here, so there's 5 feet in front of you, where he is not. Okay, so you move up to it.
All right. Now I'll stand right here.
Alright, the Shisuba is going to charge forward, still really angry at Arcadian, and try to bite again.
Well, for you, Onyx.
26 versus AC, I believe, would strike you.
Yeah.
So you are struck for 29, which halves to 14 piercing. As your rage keeps you from taking full damage, it's then going to tail swing. 19, I think, would just hit you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're stung for another 15, which halves to 7, and I need that poison save again. Okay, so this time you resist the poison, and you are unaffected. Dosha.
I think he's going to just drop his spear for now to get his short bow out because that gang next to him didn't work out very well.
Yeah, no
And now
worries.
he's not in a way to get into melee. And then he'll do 2 shots.
Alright, so Dosha lines up his shots, missing with the first, but hitting with the second. Doing 9 points of damage as it has an arrow sticking out of it now, along with all its other wounds, but it is still up.
I'll end his turn.
Arcadian.
So gonna do reckless attacks for this, as I feel things are kinda coming down to it. So let's see. First glaive hit, I guess it's 20.
Yes, so you recklessly throw yourself, slash at it, slashing for 20, which would strike. Ow, nice hit. So you chop down into it, cutting partially through it as it roars and turns into essence. Banished from this realm. And ending the combat.
Do I stay paralyzed and poisoned?
We can say it would play off. You can take it off. It's fine. So yes, the group is safe. What do you all want to do?
Well,
I really want to rest.
Well, I've still got this thing up.
Yeah, do you
So
want to
give
give
me-
out one more round of temp HP to everyone before it
Yeah, I was
proves out?
going to say, did we want
Yeah.
to do one more round of it, or did we want to just say everyone got the average? Because I could do that for several rounds, really.
Well, my turn just ended, so I'll definitely take it.
Yeah, I can do Yeah, I can just do one roll for everybody.
Sure. Why don't we just say everyone gets the average if you're under it?
Yeah,
What's the average?
the average would be what 4 plus 7, so 11.
Yeah. So if you're under 11 temp HP, we'll say you go up to 11. You do know that these things
Just saves a bunch of rolls.
Yeah. So these things do drop essence. You know that you can collect it with Arcana if you want to try, but it will take a minute.
I think we collected one already, didn't we?
I feel like we did, yes.
Because I think
Yeah.
we collected off the one back there.
I can't see.
I
The
don't
partnership.
have one that
No.
specifically says
No,
Shusuba.
it's not marked as being collected either. Hey,
Maybe
Everyone got a
we
bottle.
didn't.
We
I'm fresh out.
You say you were out?
Yeah, I think I've given you guys all of mine. Let me look here. Yeah.
Did you
I have
say
a
you were out as
sack.
well, Onyx?
Well, I drank a healing potion
Ooh,
earlier in this session, so I
Yeah.
have one vial.
Oh.
Yeah, so you would have.
There we go.
Otto does also have 2 glass bottles and 3 linen sacks. I'm just out of vials, so but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottles can also be used to collect essence.
yeah, we did that with 2 earlier.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to use.
So
your,
I will use. I will use the empty vial to try to collect the
God,
essence.
him.
All right. Give me one quick
Oh,
D20 roll because something may have heard this happening.
Who wants
Bet
to do this
something
one?
good.
I was gonna say I guide Onyx as well, if that's okay.
Especially with those
Yeah,
thunder
I don't
gauntlets
know that it's going to
crackling.
matter. Oh, I got a 4 on the guidance roll.
Okay.
Hey, better than 9.
Uvlol, give me a D100 roll.
Oh no.
Always a good sign.
Okay. So you would collect the essence of one of these things
1.
when you
That.
shoot. Where is it? So you would collect 50 gold pieces worth of Shusuva essence. At which point, Otto, you would hear movement coming from the hallway to the north here.
I would immediately. Psst, something's coming. Something's coming.
And you actually, how far can you see with dark vision?
125 or 120. 120. Yeah.
Is that devil sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has superior though.
So you think you see something or hear something moving around at the corner up here. It might be invisible, whatever it is.
I'm going to let Ramti peek out, and then I'm going to lean against the wall here and look through her eyes.
Wait a second, I'm spell slow right
Can
now.
she see invisible?
No, no, I don't think so. Double
Alright.
sight doesn't see invisible, does it?
No, I don't think so.
She has the same
If I
sight
had-
as Otto.
If I had not cast
Yeah.
spiritual weapon, I could cast see invisibility.
Well, you all don't. I don't know if Otto said. Oh, did you say anything, Otto?
Yeah, I said something comes
Oh, okay.
when I stepped back. But yeah, I would come out of Ramti's senses and back up some more. Something's invisible, moving near where we left the knolls.
So Ramti would definitely hear something moving down the hallway a bit. She probably wouldn't see it very well because obviously, the invisibility. But it seems to come to about here. Then you think it stops and kind of starts moving back again, back the way it came. And then it goes around the corner. You're not sure where it went.
My alarm.
I was gonna try and do something before it walked away.
What are you going to try to do?
Because you said, it audibly, stopped in an area, right?
Yeah, it stopped over here.
I was gonna cast Fairy Fire in that area.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what I was gonna do.
Give me initiative.
How is your magical energy? Because I could do that.
Oh god.
What's that initiative?
All of us or just me?
All of you, because this might trigger a combat depending on what it rolls for the fairy fire.
4.
Just to confirm, my alarm on the
Okay.
door of the room where the gnolls are didn't go off, right?
No, and it looks like the door has
Okay.
been sealed.
Okay.
Oh, someone rolled his torch. Gonna delete that.
Oh, was that?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are the those last two
That
rolls
was
look like they
probably-
doubled?
Oh,
The
that's
last two
interesting.
initiative rolls, Ugal and
What are the
Andia.
chances?
Yeah.
I was doubled. Yeah, it's weird.
It's doubled?
Yeah, like I had an
Okay,
advantage and I got 212.
I rolled the same.
Oh, what the
I
hell?
rolled
Who
the
rolls
same.
rolled 3 natural ones in a row now?
What is going on? Torch is ready for battle.
Torch is ready for battle.
Oh,
Alright, so I'm gonna say your spell goes off, which sort of triggers this. The creature is going to make a saving throw.
Deck 16.
I'm hoping it hides this because I'm hiding the creature. It's be interesting to see what this does. Dex save. Oh, let me check one other thing.
Move 1 space because I would have had 2 for line of sight.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, dex save. Okay, good, it did hide it. Interesting. What's the DC?
It was 16.
Oh, well, it failed. So, a creature suddenly appears, outlined in light.
Like light purple
Which
light.
you would now see. And it looks like. Does anyone have nature knowledge?
I think an arc might.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Otto does.
So,
Thank God.
so Otto, you would know actually quite a lot about this thing if you want to start
Oh,
reading. I will.
No roll, cool.
Yeah, no, I just made it so it's kind of like if you're trained like with medicine, you just know things about certain things
That's fair.
just to make it easier. Sorry, I'm trying to. Come on. Load. There we go.
You accidentally revealed something terrible. Oh, it's right.
Oh,
He
Oh.
looks
What?
very unhappy that you did this to him.
I feel like I would know a little bit about good old Drows as well.
Yeah, you actually might. If you want to make a, not now, but you can try to make a bonus action knowledge check to know something about him.
really? I didn't spend that 3rd level now.
I wish I didn't spend
Yeah.
that second.
All right.
Um,
So Eldwin, you are the first to act. He hasn't done anything yet, but he is glowing with fairy fire.
Just a guy.
Alright. I will. Is the Shosuba body difficult terrain?
Yes. No, actually, it's just dust, so no.
Okay. So, in that case.
Dust in the
Oh yeah, I've got to
winds.
mark myself for the fairy fire.
Yep. All he is dust in the wind. Alright, so Eldwin comes running up.
Oh my God.
I still can't see him, so I will cast.
Oh, wait, sorry. You should be able to see him because there is low light on him, right? 5 feet?
Yes.
There.
Okay. I guess.
Only 10.
10 feet? Alright.
Yeah. 10 of them.
So what are you doing?
I guess Ellen wouldn't know because this isn't a null. He wouldn't know quite yet what's going on there. So he'll hold his action, and I'm gonna hold a mind sliver for if this guy goes on the offensive.
Okay. So you ready a Mind Sliver? Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating on the Mind Sliver. Arcadian, what are you gonna do?
Question. We kind of earlier, like when I think it was Otto was poisoned, you said it would just kind of like time out, if you will. So wouldn't that mean my rage ended?
Yes, your
Yes.
rage would have ended by now because it's been a
Okay.
couple of minutes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll just kind of slide through, if you will.
All right, so 15 feet to get there.
And yeah, honestly, I guess I'll take one more step forward, just so that other people can kind of peek in if they want, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to actually get anything done, so just gonna try and take sort of a front position, and that's it.
Are you doing any actions? You still have your action.
I guess, can I hold an action or like an attack for if he gets within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, you can ready an attack if you want. You can dodge, you can dash, any of those things.
I guess maybe. Well, yeah, I just want to ready an action. That's all I want to do.
So you ready your glaive to stab at him if he gets close. Anything else?
Well, seeing as how I'm out of pretty much everything, I don't think I actually have anything I can do, so not at the moment.
Alright, so for his turn, he is going to back up to here, 20 feet, and he yells, "Lesser races, feel the wrath of the Spider Queen." And he begins chanting. At which point the chant ends, he is going to cast... Wait for it.
Probably not fireball.
Wait, now is that considered going on the offensive so that Eldwin's Mind Sliver would go off?
Is he in range for the Mind Sliver?
No, he backed out of range.
Yeah, that's why.
All right, I
that's
can't see him,
actually,
so.
yeah, that's why I didn't say anything.
Actually, hold on. He's just out of range.
5 feet out.
Yeah.
Dang it, what's going on?
It's like he's a spellcaster and knows about ranges and stuff.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like he's a
noticing
wizard.
I know.
that. Wow, right out of counterspell range. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's like he's done this before. Alright, there it goes. What is going on with this thing?
Yeah, speaking of range.
So a bright flame comes streaking down the hall. Luckily, he didn't roll very well. As fire explodes everywhere.
Nice.
Let's see.
I'm assuming that's gonna get most of the people in this area.
Oh my.
He's gonna
It
put
was
here.
fireball. I
So-
literally said, not fireball.
So everyone has to roll a dex save.
Alright,
I
and
managed to get in that 20.
Actually, since he's out of Mind Sliver range, would I be able to use my reaction for something else?
Maybe. You already cast the spell, so you can't counterspell, but what were you gonna do?
Oh, if I can't cast another spell, then never mind.
Well, you can possibly cast another spell. What were you gonna cast?
I was gonna cast Absorb Elements.
Oh, yes, you definitely can do that as a reaction.
Alright, then I will do that.
Okay. So as
Up
you
would be
see
10, yeah?
the fire coming at you, you go, "Oh gods," and you quickly yell a chant to absorb halving, I'm assuming, fire, right?
Yeah, still on my shadow plate.
So the DC for the fireball is. Did not
Oh,
list it.
you.
DC is 12. It's not actually that high.
Oh wait,
So-
it said 14 up above.
It
Yeah, it
does.
says 14.
Oh, did it? Why does it
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
two
it says-
different things?
Yeah.
DC 14.
Let me look into
Fireball.
this really quick.
Hey, you. You're owls in that fireball.
Also, I
That
just
is really
remembered
weird. It says 12 one
as
place and 14. Alright, we're gonna use the 14.
as a barbarian.
I've seen that. I've seen that a lot. And
Sorry, what did you say, Arcadian?
Oh, I was just gonna say, when I did the deck save earlier with the traps, I forgot about danger sense. So for this deck save,
Yeah,
it should
you
be
would-
with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have advantage. So yeah, if you made the save, you would take 10. If you failed it, you would take 21 fire damage.
Does not break my tempe.
I have
Same.
to.
We're
Oh, I have to
going-
concentrate.
Oh, and Eldwin, you do have to spend your reaction to do this.
Oh yeah, sorry for
No,
I
I'm
forgot
good.
to mark it.
Yeah.
Very
that's fine.
fast still up.
Okay, so Fairy Fire's still up. That is it for. Oh, wait, actually, he's going to keep moving. So he has 10 more feet. So he moves around the corner, and you can't see him anymore.
We also need a deck save for the owl.
Oh,
I did roll it.
Did
He
the
got
owl
a
make
16.
it? All right. Luckily, the
He got
temp HP saved him.
Woo! Nope.
Did Romty make his? Oh, no.
yes, she
Yeah.
did.
All right. So Dosha, did Dosha make his?
Yeah, I did his.
Okay. So Dosha is going to. Well, what is Dosha going to do? What do you want him to do?
He will. Can we get rid of this fireball?
Yep.
That's all good. There we go. He'll probably just run to here and put the spear away for now, and that's it.
Okay, so he kind of pulls out his bow. Or wait, did he pull out his bow?
I don't think he.
He
Oh,
still has
yeah.
his action, so he can if he
True.
wants.
So yeah, he'll swap to the bow then.
Okay.
Keep forgetting about actions today for some reason.
Anvir. So yeah, you saw the Drow Mage retreat around the north corridor. What do you want to do?
I will walk forward a bit, and I will just yell out in Undercommon. If you're an enemy of the cult, maybe we can help each other out.
Okay. Otto. Take the dodge action, maybe.
I'll move over this side just to have a little more vision and peer around the corner and hold an Eldritch Blast in case I do see him.
Alright, so you ready an Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating. Uvlo.
Woohoo! Aye.
You just saw a big explosion of fire over here.
So that's 30 feet right there. I'm gonna ask if we're chasing this dude down or dudette,
I don't think we should chase a caster right now.
and then I am using my.
Alright, so,
I guess
so you move up there.
yeah.
Alright. So at this point, do you plan to not chase him?
Yeah, probably not.
Alright. So
I'll
you would
actually even
hear.
drop concentration on the spell.
Yeah, you would hear his footsteps fading in the distance. He does not answer you. But he does not seem to want to engage your whole group. He just seems to run away.
Well, we just made this hallway a lot less safe for our friends.
Or more safe because he might not want to show up again. I forgot that you said I could potentially do a knowledge check on him.
Yeah, if you want to know any of the stuff that was in that about Drow Elves.
Yeah. What kind of check what check would I have?
It would be nature, if you have it trained. Or no, you don't have it trained, you can just make a nature check because you're an elf.
Yeah. Because I even have it in my story that some of the people I grew up with were Drow. $19.
Yeah, so you basically know about Drow and kind of a little bit about their society, probably from those friends you grew up with, hearing stories. You know that they come from kind of a weird culture, many of them, but it doesn't necessarily make all of them bad.
I grew up with quite a few good ones.
So what does the group want to do at this point?
Should we check with the Knolls?
That's what we're here for.
Alright, so I can speed things forward a bit. Onyx, you would get another 50 gold. I assume you're getting the essence of this guy.
Yes.
Okay, so you get another 50 gold of Shusuva essence.
All right.
And I'm just going to delete these because they're essence and they're not really difficult terrain. And then you're heading into the vault over here for your friends.
No, that's a bunch of corpses. The one I'm at's where the friends are.
Oh,
Yeah.
up here? Sorry, I got mixed up then. Alright, so you go
Okay.
into this room up here. And your friends are still there. I don't have them marked on the map, but you would see the
That's
Knolls
fine.
who look a little bit worried but happy to see you because they didn't know it was you at the door. The spy, what's his name? Uvlol? No, Garrow.
No.
Oh, Garrow. Garrow would say, we've heard many noises from outside. Is everything alright?
Had a couple of nasty scrapes, but otherwise, we've been making good progress on clearing the prison at the very least.
Excellent. We have been safe in here. We've heard much movement from the hallways, but luckily nothing was able to come inside.
Oh, yes, this is our new friend, Uvlol. We found him roaming the halls.
I think they met Uvlol, didn't they?
No, we met him after we left.
Oh, okay. So he, Garrow nods and says, well met, friend.
For some reason the door's closed for me.
Oh, weird. Maybe try refreshing.
Let me try... How about now?
It's still not letting me in.
Alright, well, there
I
you
think.
go.
There we are.
So Romty's staying out
Where?
here. Uvlol...
Romty is gonna become a millipede and hang out on the ceiling, invisible. Just keep watch.
Okay. And Uvlol, are you just gonna hang out in the hallway over here?
I was gonna follow them. I didn't see where they went.
They went up here.
So, north of where, like, we met. Just north a little bit, first door on the left.
Oh, sweet. Ah, there we are.
Alright,
Thank
so what about the owl? Inside or outside?
Inside with me. He got shot with a fireball. Old Nicola's not feeling the best.
Thank God for the temp HP.
Oh yes.
So you
Twilight Cleric,
close,
thank you.
you close the door and attempt to rest a bit to regain some of your strength. I need another d20 roll, please.
Is there a lock on this door?
Valuable question.
I believe there was.
Yeah, I think we locked
you,
them in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had locked them in. Yeah.
Yeah. Lock it again.
Well, not locked them in, but yeah. We told them to lock the door
actually,
behind
you
us.
you
Yeah.
did lock them in because there's a keyhole on both sides, so they could not unlock it without a key. Give
Oh.
me a thieves' tools check if you're going to try to unlock it again. Arcadian.
Alex, you're the man for that.
Give me a D100
Alright.
roll, Arcadian. Oh, okay.
And 10.
What is with these repeating rolls?
So yeah, let's see.
Are you using Beyond 20?
Oh God.
I am, but these were from the advanced dice roller on Roll20.
Oh, interesting. Because I've seen Beyond 20 do that once or twice before. Like people who were using it, it happened when they refreshed
Yeah.
it went away. So, but yeah, if you were using the dice roller, I don't know.
What you mean for rolling 2 10s? I mean that's
Rolling to. Oh, I see. That was a D20 and a D1 higher. I'm talking
Yeah.
about situations where there was the exact same thing twice. Gotcha. All right. Where they
Happened
click
like
it
more
once.
times in a row.
I was talking about when
So
I was talking about like when they click it once and then it rolls two things. Yeah.
So unfortunately, Onyx, you're having some trouble getting this door locked.
Oh, can I try?
Sure.
Woohoo. These tools, you say?
Yep.
Dex?
Yeah, you'd use Dex. Alright, so yes, you are able to get the door locked, and time is passing. So actually a good amount of time passes, about 8 hours. At about 8:30 p.m., Romti would tell you that she sees the northern door opening again.
Otto would tell everyone, Romty sees something, and he would go lean against the wall and look through her eyes.
Alright, so you would once again hear footsteps but not see anyone as something seems to walk into the hallway.
All right. Otto can't see the people around him, but he would whisper, "Another invisible thing, methinks."
Oh, the same one.
And just keep, and just keep watching through Romty's eyes and listening through Romty's ears.
So the creature that's invisible would head north and go out of Romti's sight.
It moves away from us.
Good.
Some more time is passing as Romti's keeping an eye out. About half an hour later, you would see, or you would hear, what sounds like the creature coming back, but it sounds like it's dragging something.
But I don't see what it's dragging any more than I see the creature.
Actually, you would, because I don't think what it's dragging would be invisible. You see it dragging a gnoll that looks like it's
Just the gnoll.
unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Dragging it kind of down this way towards the door.
Can I skitter along the ceiling just to see if I can get a look in this door?
You mean when it opens the door?
Right.
Yeah, sure. So it drags the... you're not sure if it's dead or unconscious, but it drags the gnoll up to the door. And it's going to go through the door, which would open for a moment.
Except I don't have sight through Ramty.
I can just tell you what you say.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because actually, can I open the door? I don't even know if I can open the door when I'm...
That's fine. Yeah, if you
Oh,
just want to
it's
explain,
okay.
that's fine.
So as it opens the door, you would see a stairwell going both up and down. It would quickly drag the gnoll in and shut the door, at which point the door would then glow, and it sounds like it locks.
Okay. Romty will go back to the corner, and Otto will whisper to everyone and describe what Romty saw.
Okay.
You think that was one of our Null friends?
It
Who
wasn't
knows?
one I recognize, I imagine, right? Lou, or would you upset if I recognized it?
You don't think it was... Well, I mean, it's not one of the ones you bumped into so far. You would guess it was probably
what
one of the
about-
gnolls thrown into the pit, like all the others.
What about any of the tribe marking?
Oh,
clan
that's
marking.
true. Give me an intelligence check. You may have noticed something.
Okay. Well, I'm not big on int, but I certainly have
Do
a
it.
perception.
Or actually, give me
Let's
perception. First, give me perception, and it would have been dark, so -5, or a disadvantage, basically.
see. Okay.
Would that be affected? She
24.
had the devil sight.
Well, I guess it'd be 19. Yeah, I do have Devil Sight, but
Do you have it through Rom? No, I guess Romty would have it. Yeah. All right.
no, but
so,
I was.
Pretty
but I
sure
was
they
Otto,
gain your visual.
when I'm using her senses, I use Otto's stats,
So
and Rapti
yeah,
has
you,
that Devil Sight as well.
With a 19, you would have noticed. Now give me an intelligence check to see if you remember the markings, or if you've seen
Okay.
these.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be that good.
No, unfortunately, it might
Can I
have looked.
describe them to the others? What markings I saw,
Uh,
or draw them in the dirt, in the dust of the floor, or something?
yeah, give me
Since I've noticed them but don't understand or recognize them.
yeah, I guess give me another intelligence check to see how well you draw these.
Okay.
Actually, no. Looking at it, no. It is their eyes still.
Is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Ramti does have
well, in
dental
that
sight,
case,
though.
yeah, she does. Her
Yeah.
perception is
All right. Well, you think
her passive
it
is 10,
is? It's fine. You.
but I can roll if you'd like.
No, it's fine. So you think that the symbol was of the Longspear clan?
Long spear knoll, being drugged. Not sure if it's a corpse or just unconscious. And I describe everything that she got a glimpse of.
Okay. So the night is passing quietly now. Nothing else happens. It is now the 14th of spring at 7 a.m. And you would level up.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is
hear
exciting.
me!
Because, yeah, you were at that milestone. You just had to rest.
We had been going for a bit. I remember when we were like level 3 or 4, and we were like, yeah, we're probably due for a level up a while ago, but we just kept going.
Yeah.
We couldn't get a rest, yeah.
So the group is level 8. I know we're getting close to stop time. Do we want to level up and try to get a few more minutes in, or do we want to just kind of call it here and play next time? What are you all thinking?
I'm
Maybe
good to
see how
call it
long
here.
it takes.
So we do
Yeah.
get the long run.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll stay around in case anyone has any questions. Yeah, that's fine. We can call it here and maybe next time continue looking around this place.
I do rebuild Hassan during the long rest.
Yeah, that's fine. You can
Ah.
build Hassan. Let's do also MVP votes. The bunny is back. So give me a whisper with who you think should be MVP for the session. With that command without the parentheses.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's tough. MVP is always hard.
Oh, let me make sure my... Well, I'll get MVP first, but I'll make sure I'm sharing my compendium with this group.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't seem to have the option to change Divine Strike for the other thing that Tasha gave us.
So we'll be 8, right? Level 8?
Yeah, level 8.
I'm getting
alright,
so I can
with,
use my shield again.
4 votes, Anvir is MVP. Good job, Anvir.
Ooh,
Woo! Congratulations.
yay.
Well done.
All about that
Nice.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah. Well done, everyone. Well played.
Seeing as how I was temporary, I don't really think that I should go and level up this character. So
Are they
No,
leaving?
no. I mean, you can if you want, just because that guy already had stepped out of the game in case you want to play again. But if you don't want, it's fine. You can just leave it as is, and someone else can deal with it. Up to you. But yeah, that character isn't actually being used anymore. So if you did feel like leveling it up, I don't think anyone would mind.
okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot then. Yeah, it's really late for me because I'm Eastern time, so.
I'll,
Me too.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
thanks for
Australian.
playing.
Thanks.
It's 1:30.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yes, probably
Good
good to
night.
play with you again.
Yeah, you too.
I will see y'all next week, I guess.
All right,
Or
take care,
hear you all.
Good night, everybody.
And let me
Alright.
go. Yeah, make sure the compendium is shared.
Cool.
Let's see. Compendium.
Thanks
my
for letting me
intelligence
play
is
with you
18
guys,
now.
Raven.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, it's not shared. Okay. Yeah, no problem. It was good to have you. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Turn off this one. And turn on this game. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Okay, compendium should be shared now. As soon as this saves. So you should have options for level up.
Yeah, because like Divine Strike's cool and all, but like I'm never in melee.
Is Divine Strike only melee?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
when you make a melee attack, you can do a D8 of a certain type of damage depending on the class. But the Tasha's one makes it that you can do a melee or a cantrip. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not letting me select that, but I can just edit it later.
Just think how funny it'd be. Just throw in a curveball, take Summon Greater Demon. Like, oh, by the way, I got this now.
And I get to learn one additional spell now, I think, right? Because it's level plus.
Yeah, you can prepare one more.
Which is nice.
2 more if you boosted your wisdom, but you said you took
I did
Warcast.
not. Yeah, I'm taking Warcaster so I can use my shield again.
Yeah, I mean, you got that staff, so you basically have 20 wisdom.
Yeah, that's why I didn't feel
Save.
necessary to bump it. Like, I effectively have the 20 wisdom for my spells. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for the Warcaster so I can use my shield again.
Yeah, the one downside for blade singing wizards is that you also want dexterity. Almost as
Yeah.
much as you want intelligence. So I've kind of had to split between them. I'm very much looking forward to next level up though. Already. Because there's a 5th level spell that I've been eyeing since I made this character.
I'm soaking for 5th level spells because, like, my domain ones are pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, 2nd, 4th level spell slot now, I think, as well. Yes!
I know, I was like, I don't want to use them, I only get the one.
I used mine so early and it bombed. But
Oh
just
yeah, you tried to
manage
ban
that
that. Yeah.
And it just went, nope, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at options I have because I realize in terms of magic I have 0 single target damage and we're facing a bunch of big things.
The only bad thing about Cleric is their 4th level spells are pretty... You get Banishment.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, Banishment is like the one really good one, and then the others are kind of like, depending on your domain, are very much just like, okay, you get Aura of Purity, Aura of Life, Control Water. Death Ward's good,
Oh, Deathward's so good.
but you get nothing. There's Guardian of Faith, and that's the only thing that actually does damage.
True.
I have a question. So there's an Eldritch invocation. It says Eyes of the Runekeeper. And it says
Oh, Yes.
Yeah, you can read
you
every
can
language.
read all writing.
Writing.
It does not say you can understand languages you don't speak. It just says you can read all writing. So could you
Yeah,
read
you
the
can-
words and not understand them?
No, I think the way it works is you can read it and understand what it says, but you can't hear it.
You can't speak it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's worded different because saying that you understand a language is different from saying you
Yeah.
can just read all the writings.
I'm sure there's
basically
situations
like-
where that would be
like-
used to
Well,
us, but
we
I'm
had
not
those,
sure how
we had those
often. Yeah.
ruins in that pit. We had those like runes in that pit that we found ages
Yeah.
ago, and no one could read them, and we're like, what do they say?
Yeah, like I can see situationally that this would be really fun to have, but also like as far as I like picking things that I expect to use most sessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really
Like
change
a
my
little
spells
more,
at all.
yeah, a little more useful to. Well, this isn't a spell. This is an invocation, so I couldn't
Oh,
change
yeah,
it as
yeah,
easily
I
as
get what you mean,
spells.
but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but yeah.
Right. Oh, I just realized clerics get freedom of movement at 4th level.
Yes,
Hmm.
that is also good, but
We're against demons that can paralyze us.
wait, does this stop paralysis? But
Yes, it does.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think it would. I don't know how that would work actually. I assume that would actually work. I don't think
Spells
so.
and other magical effects can neither reduce a target's speed nor cause the target to
They're
be
not
paralyzed or
spells, though,
restrained.
they're poisons. It's a more natural thing, I would assume. So it wouldn't. Because it's spells and magical effects. I don't know if it would be a magical effect, kind of like how Dragon Breath isn't a magical effect. I don't know.
It seems like I don't know. It seems like something that
What's your ruling, Mr. DM?
Poisons aren't generally magical, so
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't help with the poison. But if someone was using like Hold Person or something, then that would definitely help with that.
it would definitely
Yeah.
be that.
So yeah, unfortunately against this paralysis of poison, it doesn't really help. I'm gonna head off.
All right, take
I'll
care.
catch you guys next week.
Yep, see you
Yeah.
then.
So yeah.
Hopefully, I will be able to find a 6th player. We shall see. Just recruited a bunch of people. I don't know if any of them will actually end up playing.